Can you guys hear me? Somebody say something. I've never done it before. Let me know if you guys can hear me right now, please. And thank you. Somebody say something. I think there's 16. I just thought maybe we get 20 people in here tonight. This is awesome that there's 16 people. Hold on. Can you guys hear me? Can somebody let me know in the comments section? I got like 3 phones working right now. So if you guys can hear me, somebody give me a thumbs up or something like that. DoorDash Dad's in the house. Joe Gig. Oh, Lord. So can you guys hear me? Can you guys let me know? Somebody in the comments. We're good. Thank you. Thumbs up. Darius. Sarah Elizabeth. Thank you very much, man. Fishing the dream. I see you out there. You guys commenting a lot. 19. Listen, so I just wanted to, this is the first time I've ever done this. I don't have a computer or anything like that. I'm super like basic, okay? But I wanted to do a live and break some orders down with you guys. Just dissecting some stuff. You guys want to ask questions, I'll try to keep up. I don't know if I can. But I just wanted to show you guys what I look at. So I got my phone set. All right. It says it's busy. So I'm going to dash and we're going to do some live dissecting. I don't care. My acceptance rate can go to 0. Let's try to get to 0, actually. Obviously, I'm not going to leave you guys and go do some dashing. But I just wanted to show you guys what I see in my area. So let's see what we got here. Thumbs up. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, Bing Hong Nail. I never comment, but watch you every day. Thank you. Art Agent Carmichael. What up, Pedro? What's up, man? How are you? So, all right. So let's see how long it takes. If there's anybody that wants to like take a guess, I think I'm going to get my first order within the 30 seconds from now. So let's see how accurate I am. Sorry, I got multiple phones here. And if you guys got questions, you can bring some questions in the comment section. If it's an appropriate one, I'll answer it. Keep it positive, you guys. If you're watching this, you're loyal. Thank you. You know I'm all about positive vibes. So no negativity, please, and thank you. Positive vibes only, positive questions, and I will answer them to the best of my ability. So nothing yet. This thing hasn't gone off yet, but you can see my zone. It says give me a White Castle. So basically in St. Louis, I'm about 1 mile away and I can get orders. Like 1 mile from here, and I get a lot of orders, and I dash in that very small area. I try to keep my miles low, and I try to trust those merchants, and I like that. So I am a Bears fan. I rep Chicago all day. Sorry, DoorDash Dad, you're a Lions fan. I know that's really painful. It's actually painful to be a Bears fan as well, because my Bears haven't done anything since we went to the Super Bowl and lost to Peyton Manning. Anyways, let's not make it about football. But I am a diehard Chicago fan. I rep St. Louis because I was born in Chicago and raised a Chicago sports fan by my father. But I rep STL because this is my home. But I am Cubs, Bears, Blackhawks, Bulls every day of the week. What else? I'm in a pretty good area for orders. I'm very blessed and lucky. My St. Louis market stays busy. There's lulls, and if you watch the videos, you'll see that, yeah, there's times where it's like there's not a lot going on. But during peak times, traditionally, 10:30 to, let's say, 1:30 is busy, and at dinner, 4:30 to about 7:30. And on the weekends, it stays busy till like 1 a.m. I don't dash that till that late, but the weekends is like crazy. I don't like the nighttime because a lot of drive-throughs, a lot of long waits. So, what we got on here? I track my mile with an app. Order $2.75 worth of food, $23 tip. It's not a bad tip, but I hear you. I use 2 phones. So I use the phone that I'm recording with now, and then I bought this phone for $150. I added it to my plan. This is what I dash with, and I record with my iPhone 11. I keep it real simple. I don't have a GoPro or body cam. Sometimes it's hard though. I got 2 phones. I got the bag, the hot bag. And if it's not easy recording sometimes, but I try to keep it as natural as I can. Nick Foles for Nick Foles for like. I guess for life. I don't know what that means. Sending love from Chicago, Joe Gig, my dude. Listen, let's talk real. Me and you have the best hair and beard combination out of any YouTube people. Me and you got the hair and beard on lock. Joe's my dude. I love his content. Check out Joe Gig, okay? Check him out for real. What else we got on here? I use a Stride app. Yeah, I've heard that. There are YouTube vids on the Stride app. Chicago, DoorDash Jesus. People are saying DoorDash Jesus. I feel like I can't use that name because that just doesn't feel right to me. But I appreciate why you guys say that. I understand it. What kind of food does the King and I make? King and I is a Thai restaurant. If you like Thai food, this food is so good. I recommend it. If you're in St. Louis and you've never been to King and I on South Grand, check it out. Oklahoma in the house. Hey man, you look like Osama bin Laden. Do I look like Osama bin Laden? DoorDash Dad was trying to super chat. I don't know how to set that stuff up, and I don't want to really do the super chat yet. I don't know how that works. I just did get monetized. Full transparency. DoorDash Dad really asked me some questions about what I want to do with this channel, and I did get monetized. I got approved this week, and so you guys might be seeing some little videos in my ads. I went back and forth on whether or not to do it, but honestly, full transparency, I thought if I'm going to do these things and try to help people and dissect orders, this thing hasn't gone off, has it? I'm super shocked. I might as well maybe make some money and help my business. So anything I make from YouTube, whether it's $1 or $100, I'm just going to put towards my business that I'll be starting, and it makes sense for me. So full transparency, I did get monetized. I don't know what to expect, but anything is better than nothing, and I'll just put it towards that. So, good evening. Super chat isn't on. I don't know how to do that, guys. Somebody give me some advice in the comments. I'm not sure how to do that. So, Buffalo in the house, Texas in the house. Check out this order from Wendys, Lush Flame 1366. First off, let's just get the elephant out of the room. This thing hasn't gone off, and I'm shocked by that. Absolutely shocked that it hasn't gone off. Sending love from the PA. All right. Can you still make 200 a day with Mopped? I don't know what Mopped is. Ali, Magfar, I'm not sure. Philadelphia, PA. Yes, sir. Oh, here we go. First order. Let's dissect in real time. All right, guys. $9.25. I rep 7-Eleven all day long. 4 items. Contains alcohol. That means, for you newbies, that means alcohol or cigarettes. Doesn't mean alcohol necessarily. 8 miles. That is what? Kobe Bean Bryant. We are not taking that order. Well, we're not taking it anyway, but I would not take that order, on normal terms. We got to remember these miles that we're looking are going to be about a mile more than what would be average for me because I'm about a mile away from where I would park and sit. We got 50 people in here. This is awesome, guys. You guys are amazing. I don't know how I do enable super chat though. I don't know how to do it either. The Bears, Moki. Yes, sir. We got Justin Fields. That could be a game changer for this franchise. I don't want to talk football, though, because, Scooter. I got the Scooter coming. Trash. Kobe. I love 7-Eleven. Julie Hammonds. I love 7-Eleven. I go to 7-Eleven on average, I would say probably 4 times a day. On the high end, up to 10 times a day. On a busy weekend, a Friday, Saturday, I might go like 5 times lunch, 5 times dinner. I have never walked into 7-Eleven and had to wait more than a couple minutes. Usually it's 30 seconds to a minute. One time, I did a video today, a girl said, I hate DoorDash. She handed me the bag, and I was walking out, and she said, I hate DoorDash. And I'm like, man, that's rude. Like, I'm standing right here. But anyways, what else we got? Never take an alcohol order. I am scared the ID won't scan. You know what you can do? You can type it in manually. What I do is a lot of times, because sometimes it doesn't scan for me, great question. You could type it in. There's a type in, enter details button. You click it, you type in the name, the birth date, and the expiration date of the ID. So it takes a little longer, but 7-Eleven is worth it for me, guys. I make a lot of money with 7-Eleven. So, moped is a scooter. Moped, lots of laugh. It's a scooter. I don't know what that means. My red card got declined for some reason for the first time yesterday, wasted 30 minutes. So Juan Ayala, sometimes that happens if the customer doesn't have enough funds on the card. That's happened to me a couple times. Call DoorDash in that instance. And sometimes if you got the time and you're willing to be patient, they try to add funds to the card. So I've had run into that issue. Joe Gig, I'm curious to see you do a full day of Uber Eats. I know, just to compare and contrast to DoorDash, but I don't want you out there not making money. I had a convo with UDM. I went on one of his lives, and he actually was very gracious, and we talked on the phone a little bit. I called in. It's really great. It's maybe a month ago. And I said I was going to do a week of Uber Eats, and I do want to do a week of Uber Eats. I know Uber rideshare very well in my market. I can make money. I've done almost 900 trips on rideshare. But my Uber Eats game on the Uber Eats delivery is just weak, and I'm doing decent with DoorDash, so I'm hesitant to test it. But you bring up a good point, and I might be leaving money on the table. So really, I need to do it for at least 3 or 4 days to see maybe is it better than DoorDash, maybe I make more. I'm not really sure. But you bring up a good point. Large shrink and baked potato, ran out of potatoes. How do places run out? Make that money, Pedro. What's up from Massachusetts? Brian, thank you, man. I'm trying, man. Andy Dalton is the future for now. No, Kevin. Andy Dalton. What's it called? Red Rocket? He is not the future. I haven't taken a 7-Eleven yet. They're all trash in my area. Man, they're good in mine. I'm sorry that they're trash in yours. DoorDash Dad said super easy. Please don't ever take a every order video. I will not do an every order challenge. I think if I did one, maybe the channel would get more views. This channel is not about that. And I wouldn't succumb myself to making, in my market, if I did that, I might make $50 in one day. And like for me, it just doesn't make sense. I'd rather give you guys the real out here and like show you what I'm actually doing. And this has only gone off once. I'm a little mad about that. 7-Eleven has been a disaster for me. I had gallons of milk to deliver to an apartment, and yes, third floor, lots left. It was a nightmare. XOXO. I have, from 7-Eleven, most of my 7-Elevens are beer and snacks. One time I picked up a 12-pack of Diet Coke, I think, and maybe some water. But 7-Elevens, for me at least, have been very, very profitable. But I know when I talk about things, it's very market specific. So also this channel, what I preach is you got to know your market, right? So for me, Wendy's, Steak and Shake, sometimes McDonald's are like three that are like absolute. I just don't mess with them. But maybe in your market, they're good, right? And in mine, 7-Eleven's good, King and I, various other ones that I do. I try to keep it local when I can, locally owned. Jacob Campbell, Uber Eats is good in my area only because of the surge. Yeah, I get surges too. When are we going to see our boy on the scooter? Coming. This week in my market, there's rain. And I'd rather not scooter in the rain. So realistically, it could be this weekend, maybe a Saturday or Sunday, or maybe next week, Monday or Tuesday. It's coming. I promise you guys that. You gave me 400 thumbs up on that video, or 300, whatever it was. I am doing that scooter 100% very soon. No football, DoorDash Dad. No football. Right, let's keep it to DoorDash. Thank you, man. Yo, Pedro, you taught me a lot with dissecting orders. David Tucker, thank you, man. I learned a lot from people like UDM, DoorDash Dad, Sarah Elizabeth, Gig Mike or something like that. I'm probably missing some people, but I would just go down a YouTube hole. I don't watch TV. I watch movies and I watch YouTube. And when I started doing this, I'm like, all right, I'm watching sports stuff on YouTube, and then DoorDash would come up and Uber, and I would watch things and learn. And I thought for me, with this platform so big and there's always new people coming on, KFC order, that I can teach new people, right? And I want to do that. We got a peak pay. Look at this. No tip, no trip. KFC. I do KFCs as well. 3.7 miles. So in my area, that would be 2.7 miles away if I was parked up there. And if that was $8.50, I'd probably take it. Kobe, going in the trash. I ain't taking that. Come on now. You don't tip me, you ain't getting food. Let me see if I can keep up with here. Yo, Pedro, you taught me a lot. Yeah, David Tucker. I want to teach people, man. Like, I managed a lot of people in my life at the old jobs I've had. And I always took pride in trying to teach people new things and seeing people grow and seeing people achieve things they want to achieve. And so for me, this channel is partly about that. So thank you for saying that. What's up with all these lobbies closing up? Make sure you drive through instant unassigned. Lobbies are closed, guys, in my market because people aren't working these jobs. They're finding other ways to make money. They're not interested in making 10, 12, 11, 15 bucks an hour when they can make that doing other things. That's why, I think. I love Uber Eats. Yeah, my best 7-Eleven order was an $11 fare order for 2 packs of cigs. And when I got to the door, it was 2 women, and they gave me extra $10 cash when I got there. I had one similar to that. I delivered some cigarettes and some Swisher Sweets or something to some lady, and she gave me a $10 bill. I had one of those. I like the 7-Elevens at night. If you are a dasher in a safe area, do those 7-Elevens. If you get liquor, people a lot of times give you cash tips. Test it out. EB Games. Yeah, Pedro Live. Let's go. EB Games. You loyal, bro. I appreciate you. Or you might be a woman. I don't know. Thank you very much. Have you tried working with Fantuan? Kevin, I don't know what that means. Your driver, Mike, DoorDash. Yes. I learned a lot of analytical things from your driver, Mike. And then you and UDM kind of gave me the energy to like get out there and do it, and would talk about real things, and I like that. I think keeping it real is super important. I try not to watch channels that do like the clickbait stuff and like make everything perfect. Like, I think the best channels are the ones that are real and transparent and in the moment and aren't planned, and like we're looking at things together. Like, I like that kind of stuff. Things aren't staged. So yeah, but your driver Mike he gave me a lot of things about mile to money ratio and market and things like that. So thank you for that, DoorDash Dad. Waiting on that 24-hour challenge. I will do a 24-hour challenge because I'm crazy enough to do it. I don't need a lot of sleep. But the only issue is not really a 24-hour challenge because places aren't open that long. So what I'm going to have to do is start at probably 7 or 8, do breakfast, multi-app, do breakfast, do a regular lunch with DoorDash, multi-app during midday, regular dinner, turn Uber on for rideshare, picking up people at bars and clubs, great money, keep that on till 1 or 2 a.m., and then from there, I can probably still do rides till 3 or 4 a.m. maybe. I don't know how I get to a full 24 hours because in my area, like, it's going to shut off. But I think realistically, 20-hour shift, I'm going to do that soon. And I'll probably make $500. That's my guess. Keep up the good work, bro. Energy, enjoying it. Thank you, Fasai, Uden. If I pronounce your name wrong, my apologies. Trash, fishing the dream. No tip, no trip, Julie. Yes, sir. Are you going out tonight, Pedro? No. I made my money today. I made 167. I didn't hit my goal, but I got dead at night. And I was like, let me go home and relax, spend time with, the fam and the dogs and just chill and kind of get ready for this. So I made 161 on DoorDash app. I did no Uber today, and I got a $6 tip. So that video will come out tomorrow. But I did okay. For a Monday, it was pumping. My active time was actually less than 4 hours, and I was out for 7 hours combined. Another order live, guys, live. Let's see what we got. Oh my. No tip. I go to Hotbox Cookies a lot. Peep the item count. Sorry, guys. I got 28 items from Hotbox Cookie. These cookies are $2 or $3 a piece. This could be $100 order. This could be $100, guys. They don't have sauce packets. They got no tip on $80 to $100. Shameful. Where does it go? Kobe in the trash. That I've never seen an order that big on Hotbox, and I go there a couple times a day. That's disturbing to me. That is disturbing. That you get cookies. You want cookies at 9 o'clock, so maybe you expect them at 10, and you're not going to tip somebody bringing you cookies at 10 p.m. That's trash. Some of the restaurants in your market is mom and pop. We don't have mom and pop. I love dealing with mom and pop. I would rather pick up from a locally owned place and make $1 or $2 less a delivery than pick up from a McDonald's, a Wingstop, an Applebee's, a chain place. I will pick the mom and pop over the chain if everything's equal and even if it's a little bit less. That's my business model anyways, to help the small guys, so that's partly why. But also, like, the chains for me usually are longer wait times, at least in my market. So KFC trash all day. Fishing the dream all day. KFC for me is 50-50, but I noticed you avoid making dashes in the north area. What's the main reason behind that? Is it too far out area? It is far, but I will be transparent. I used to chase peak pays. So I'd turn my app on and say, oh my God, North County, $5 peak. And I'd go up there and I'd sit for an hour and it would be trash. And I don't know the area as well. It's not for me. If you're in St. Louis, I live in South City. South City is not the best area, but I know it. I know the restaurants. I know the merchants. I know the people. The tips, I think, are better. I haven't done enough in North County to say that all the people don't tip out there, but I just, I'm comfortable where I'm at, and my business model is not going to be working in North County, so I don't feel like dashing up there really doesn't do anything for me. There's not a benefit to it, but understaffed. Listen, I worked in restaurants for almost 20 years. I waited, bartended. I worked my way up. Restaurant manager, GM. I was a director of food and beverage at a big casino in St. Louis. I've done a lot in the restaurants, and we were always hiring guys. So this thing about restaurants being understaffed, this isn't actually a new thing. We're noticing it now because of the gig work and because they have to have tablets now. And so these places are stretched thin and people are quitting. Partly it's unemployment. They're making more on unemployment. They can stay home with their families. There's a lot of reasons. I can go on a rant and I don't want to do that here, but it's not just about, this isn't a new thing. Restaurants have all been hiring for the last couple of years, and most of them have been understaffed longer than just now. So I'll leave it at that. Love your videos. So Pamela's Trinkets and Treasures. Love your videos. I'm full-time Instacart, but signed up for DoorDash as a newbie. They sent me, we can offer 10 deliveries, 300. Ooh, is that a one-time deal? We'll never see it again. Pamela, that could be a one-time deal. I don't get challenges anymore. I used to. They usually send them to new people because they want to keep you on platform. Don't hold me to that 100%, but it probably could be. All right, man. No tip, no trick. Dad says this all the time. The trash comes out at night. I think he's up in Detroit or something. Look at this. 550 Wingstop, 4.8 miles. Kobe, I mean, come on, man. What are they doing over here? All right. Cassandra Dawn, that's the reason I won't get a second job. Why make $10 an hour on the weekend since I work full-time job during the week when I can make 25 plus an hour doing? Yes, gig work. People are learning how to do untraditional jobs, right? A lot of times my servers and bartenders, people would give them a hard time, like, get a real job and I don't tip you. Get a real job. All jobs are real. A job is what you make it. We should never look down on people doing work. Like my dad told me, regardless of what job you have, if you're going to shovel manure or crap, be the best manure shoveler in the world. Like have integrity, have pride. All jobs can be good. It's the companies sometimes that make them bad. The people working them are bad. Sometimes it's the big corporations that are trying to be greedy. Anyways, I think that the gig work is a good thing, man. If you're trying to bet on you and you got goals and you want to do it one day at a time, like this channel talks about, gig work is great because it gives you freedom. You can do it when you want. You can do it as much as you want, as little as you want. You can do it after your 9 to 5, after your 10 to 3 job. I mean, I highly recommend doing it, guys. I really, this is a game changer for me in my life in a lot of ways. Not that there's anything wrong with having like a 9 to 5. Like I had a 9 to 5 for 17 years and I loved it in a lot of ways, but it didn't afford me the ability to do things for myself. I was making money for somebody else, if that makes sense. DoorDash Dad, I want to do one also 24-hour chat. Dude, me and you, we could pick a week. Maybe we do it together. I think that could be fun. I think the people would like that. I think you and I have similarities but some differences, so I think the content would be awesome. I challenge you. Let's pick a week, maybe a month from now or something. We figure it out. Dwayne, as soon as I get my second shot, I'm going to start back with Uber and Lyft and be in between the food. Uber is where it's going to be. The ride share in my market, St. Louis is opening back up. They lifted the mask mandate if you're vaccinated. People are going out. I'm probably going to do a lot more Uber rideshare than I've done in a while, and I'm actually looking forward to it. I like picking up people. I made good money when I did it last year, like really good money. You tend to put more miles on your car. I've noticed that now that I'm doing DoorDash. But like the money and the tips, like, I mean, the biggest tip I got, guy gave me $114. I picked him up last March. $114 out of his pocket, cash. Crazy. I've never gotten a tip like that on DoorDash. Darius Wolf, what is your daily goal and does it change based on what day it is? It doesn't. My daily goal is $200. That's what I average. Sometimes I do $225 on like a great day. I've done $300 a couple times. Usually if there's peak pay and then like there's other factors involved, but $200 is what I like to make. I do work 7 days a week most weeks. Sometimes if something's going on, I work 5, sometimes 6. 6 is probably more average. But if I'm doing that, I want to make $1,200 to $1,400 a week. That's my goal. That's what I need to do for me. Arturo does it all. Yes, sir. I see you. I see you going live. I got to try it out, man. I got to get the people what they want. Some people said it, and I'm like, I'm going to give them what they want. I didn't know what to expect. There's 106 people here. I'm extremely humbled by that. I will say that. I did not expect that. I thought maybe 20 people, and like, let's chop it up. I expected this to be going off a lot more, and we dissect some motors together, but you guys are amazing. I love you all. EB Games, do you consider active time or dash time when calculating your? I do dash time when I calculate my rate because that's the time that I've invested in DoorDash for that day. So like, for example, my active time today was right under 4 hours, but I was actually out dash time a little over 7. So that's what I consider when I calculate my hourly rate because that's time that I'm spending, okay? And when I'm dashing, I'm not really doing a whole lot. I'm just sitting in a car. Maybe I'm working on some things on my phone or making some phone calls, but I'm not making money doing those things yet. So, trash. My goal a day is 250. I love it. I reassure Force say 250, man. You making 250 a day. Cheers to you. That's unbelievable. Kobe, God, I miss Kobe Bryant. I'm not. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm a Michael Jordan fan. He's the GOAT. As a kid, they won 6 championships when I was young. It was amazing to see. It spoiled me. But Kobe, that Mamba mentality. Listen. I rep the Mamba. I don't just talk about Kobe because he got in the Hall of Fame. You see the tattoo? I've had that for over a year. Okay, so I got it after he passed. But anyways, big Kobe Bryant fan. I love what he did for girls basketball. He was an advocate for women's basketball. And that's a big reason why I started really liking him in the last couple of years, because the next chapter of his life was going to be in a lot of ways better than his basketball life. I'll leave it at that. I got 8 straight DoorDash under 6. Arturo, dude, I know it's tough, man. JCHN, I got a $3 tip on a $300 worth of food from Wingstop. I was mad AF. Yeah, man. People got a tip. I know some people don't understand it, but like I'm a restaurant industry guy, and I see the people that want to work these jobs. And some people say the corporations should pay them more. Yeah, but you know what? When somebody's going out to eat, for me growing up, we didn't have money, right? So going out to eat was a luxury. Being able to go on here, if I can order 7-Eleven and I can have beer delivered to my house right now. That is an extreme luxury we didn't have 5, 10, 20, 50 years ago. You should tip the person doing that, okay? And you should tip on the order because that's just what it is, right? Like, yeah, so $3 order, like the $3 tip is trash. That's crazy, man. Sean Melville, my man, I saw you. I know you. I see you commenting, man. Know your area and you will make money. Arturo, if you know your area, and that means you got to sometimes make mistakes. I make mistakes. I make 1 or 2 mistakes every day. No lie. I'm like a clock. I'm wrong at least twice a day usually. And I take gambles sometimes because they don't, they hide tips, and I try to break things down. But like, yeah, like you have to know your area, and you got to be willing to say, and I've shown this on my videos, hey, I've never been there before. I need to see how they operate, and that knowledge might pay me money later. It's going to pay me by knowing not to go, or it's going to pay me by knowing to go. So knowing your area is huge. North Cali, Jose, I see you, brother. Andres, 20 years. How old are you? How old am I? How old do you guys think I am? Give me 3 comments. How old do you think I am? It's a great question, and then I'll answer it. Fishing the Dream, best day dash in winter during a snowstorm. $4 peak pay, no dashers. Yeah. I would. One day it rained. It snowed so bad, and I was excited. I'm like, I'm making money today. This is before I really had any subs. Like, I'm putting a video out there, and I think I made like $325 that day. $10 peak pay for a couple hours. I've never seen a peak pay more than that. I had fun. I don't mind driving in the snow. I mean, it was all good with me. James Odell, love your videos. How you think this will all play out with more and more restaurants only doing drive-through pickup? It will hurt or help? I think it's going to stay about the same. I think we're going to have days that we're going to feel like I want to stop doing this, but people get comfortable and they're not going to stop ordering food. And I think it's going to average the same. Okay, 675 Wendy's. I don't do Wendy's. I haven't gone to Wendys in about 3 weeks. I will never go back. Their lines are the worst in St. Louis. Oh, it went away. 675, 6.4 miles. That is a Kobe trash order. It's going up North County, downtown. I'm not doing that. Joe Gig, I took a picture of my Chipotle yesterday. They have an entire hiring table set up with decorations and everything. Yes, Joe. I went to a place, Panera, St. Louis Bread Company, or Panera. For those of you that aren't in St. Louis, it's called Panera Bread. Another one. And they had a table, eat here for free. Work here and eat for free. And I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Wingstop, $10.50. So originally in my area, this would be 5 miles away. One item. That's not a trash order. It's not trash. I probably wouldn't take it. It's $2 a mile, but this is why I wouldn't take it. I don't like to be up in that area at certain times of night. So I'm not going to say that's a Kobe order, but it's not for me. Hosea, bro, why can't Walmart pull the order first and call out that? I don't know. I hate Walmart. I've done orders from Walmart, but there's other reasons I just don't like Walmart. So nobody said how old you guys think I am. I haven't seen a comment yet about that. DoorDash Dad, all facts. Thank you, sir. Listen, let me give you 30 seconds on DoorDash Dad. I know he thinks like a lot of people. Some people don't like him. Some people love him. Like he gets mad. People don't like that. I don't know DoorDash that personally, but we've talked a couple times, and I'll share that. I won't share what we've talked about, but he's a real dude. I can tell people. I've managed and worked with a lot of people. DoorDash dad is a real dude. Derek is a real dude. And before I got on here, he said, "Hey man," he texted me, "Hey, you got to check out your live, check your time." He's helping. Like, much respect, dude. Much respect. What up, Pedro? Chasman Rogers. What up? What up? For my KFC, I avoided it because the lobby is closed. My lobby is closed as well, but sometimes they're really quick at KFC. And they've got a couple girls that work the speaker that are phenomenal. Every time they're in a good mood, they're quick. So I give them my business because I like their vibes. Christian, I love gig work. I paid my Acura TL 16K and already paid my Honda. Yeah, man, gig work where it's at. David Tucker, my father always told me money talks and BS walks. It does. You're right. Gig work, best for me. Yep, yep. Crazy Snake Lady, I see you out there. I see you in the comment section. First few months, mainly 35 dashes. Yeah, when you first start, I think they give you those challenges, and then it kind of goes away because they hooked you in. But, 7-Eleven, 8 miles, 1050. Where's the drop-off? Downtown, I would not take that if I was out, only because of the drop-off spot. Too many miles, don't want to be up there. Got to check with wifey. DoorDash said, I hear you, man. If you want to do it, you let me know. We can collaborate, man. I'll wait for you, brother. Jacob, my dude. Very loyal sub. Thank you, Jacob. Much respect, sub, bro. Julie Hammers, I'm so glad I left my pharmacy job for gig work. I love the freedom. Julie, listen, let's talk about this. I had a good job, guys. I won't tell you what I was making. I left my job in January of this year. I had a good job. It was a career. Like, I built my way to that. I've never went to college. I was a worker, and I worked my way up the company ladder, and I had a great job. I loved it. But the next chapter of my life, I knew I couldn't do that work and be 100% happy. And I'll say this right now. I've never been happier in my life, and I'm doing gig work. And when people say, what do you do? I say, I deliver food, and I'm working towards my own business. And I say it with pride, 100% of the time. And, I love it. I love the freedom it gives me. I love that when my nephew has a baseball game, I turn the dash off and I go check out his game. I miss too many things working for somebody else. I miss too many family functions. All right, 625, 4.7 miles. All right, I wouldn't take that. Let's see. Anybody got my age in here? Hold on, let's see. Man, I wish I did this when I was in my 20s. Jose, I wish I betted on myself too, man, when I was younger. But I can't go back. All I can do is move forward. All any of us can do is move forward, and it starts with the next day, your next thought. 100 plus folk here. Yeah, I see you, man. Pedro, congrats on the success. I haven't had my success yet, but I appreciate you saying that. But I wake up every day. You guys give me a lot of energy, and I have a lot myself. I get it from my friends and family and my dogs and everything, my girlfriend. But, I appreciate you saying that. It's more to come, though. 941, 5.5 miles. Hotbox, one item. Well, they're all going to be no's, but I wouldn't take it. XOXO, thank you for saying that about all jobs are important. All jobs are important. I'm sure there are some. If we talked about it enough, we could say that's not a good job because it's ethically wrong, maybe, or integrity issues. But no, we need to have people flipping burgers. Because we all like burgers, right? We go to Burger King, we want to get a burger. We need people doing those work. We need people doing those jobs at an entry level because it teaches you about the world, how to work with others from different ages, different races, different backgrounds, different world. Like, we need people doing that work. Okay, so you're 100% right. Pedro, congrats. Yeah, I started doing gig work. Arisha, I started doing gig work because I wanted to start working on my modeling career, and thank God my photo shoot is next week. The 25th, my first one. Irisha, bet on you. I love it. I love it. Good luck. What are your hours? So I usually dash at 10:30, and then I go until I hit my $100 for lunch because I like to hit 100. Sometimes I got to go till 4. Sometimes I do it by 2 or 2:30. I take a break, grab lunch, walk the dogs, do whatever, and then I usually start again at 4:30, and then go till 8:30. That's how I can make $200 a day. Keep that positive energy. Listen, man. It's annoying, and some people have told me in the comment section, you're positive. It's annoying. Thank you. I don't know what else to say. I've been negative other times in my life, and it got me nowhere. And thinking a little bit differently now has gotten me places and makes me feel good. So I'm going to be positive. It is what it is, man. You got one life. Good vibes, attract more people, keep up the great work. They do. You catch more bees with honey, right? What's the name of your two pups? Dora and Dash. No, Bella and Cooper. Actually, Bella. Oh, where are they at? Usually they're right here. But I think my girlfriend closed the door to the other room. So Bella and Cooper. Bella's 7. Cooper's about 16 months, I think. DoorDash Dad was bawling my eyes out. Gig work. I would be embarrassed with face dashes if I didn't tip. I know, right? It's crazy. I overtip. I overtip just because I work the industry and I overtip and sometimes I tip and like people look at me like I'm crazy. But like they're doing that job and most people working in the restaurant industry are working towards they're in college, they're providing for their family, like they're hustling, man. Like if you work a restaurant job and you're a waiter, you're a hustler. And if I get good service, I'm tipping you 50%. That's just what I do. So if I go out to eat and it's $40, like I'm giving you at least $20, at least. Maldi, anyone who's ever worked in the service industry understands the merits of how important tipping is. It is. Are you a gem, sir? You talk taxes on? Well, I'll talk taxes one day. I'm probably gonna wait till next year though. Jerry, okay, I got some ages. Jerry Christensen, 42, 36, 40. DoorDash Dad, 39. Julie Hammonds, 45. Oof, oof. My girlfriend's laughing. Aaron, 38. DoorDash Dad, you're just too good. I'm 39, man. I'll be 40 this year. I'm born in November. I'm a Scorpio. Don't judge me for that. 45, Julie. I look 45. That's all right. 40, 36, 38, 35. EB Games, thank you, 35. Thank you very much. Thought you said you were 40. I'll be 40 this year, Joe. I'll be 40 this year, 40 and proud. The best years of my life are ahead of me. My year 40 this year and going into 41 is going to be a transforming year in my life, and I'm super looking forward to it. And I got the energy of like a 20-year-old, like, trust me. Christian, people are always complaining I'm not tip on top of these crazy fees. I'd be like, I bet who delivering your beat. Yeah, Christian. It's a luxury. When we could not order the things we can order right now just a few years ago. It's a luxury. If you want to sit home and you're worried about the pandemic or you're just worried about whatever, or you just want to sit home and chill and watch a movie without having to leave and go get that pizza, tip your driver. It's really simple. And you're going to get your food quicker. Like, I don't understand it. It's very strange. 39. Tiffany, yep, I'm 39. Early 40s. Nope, I'm 39. 38. All right. Oh, my man, I'm going to Dash. I got to make some cash. Sean, make that money, man. Much respect, brother. Your tattoo is 81. Oh, yeah, it is. So I have 81. So, yeah. Kobe, man, all day. I miss Kobe Bryant. No lie. I'm changing my answer to 44. Dashing with flash. Nah, I'm 38 dashing with flash. What up, man? Dashing with flash. You got a good profile pickup, man. You're a handsome fella. Your pickup there is like super like legit. Wendys sucks, 100%. Kobe, hi, love R&B. You jammed to your deliveries. Listen, I got to be transparent. Miss Getchy77. I listen to a lot of music, but now I'm monetized. So there's copyright issues. I got a couple emails. That's why the last couple of videos I haven't had music. So I got to figure out a way around that because I like the vibes. I like dancing. Like it gets my energy up, and I think you guys like that. And I listen to a wide variety of music, mostly hip hop, 90s hip hop, early 2000s. I love some R&B. I listen to some alternative, a little bit of rock, old school stuff. I mean, I listen to a lot of things, but R&B is my jam when I'm dashing because it just makes me feel positive. Some of the hip hop now, like sometimes it's like so crazy, like I'm not in that mood. But when I'm dashing, the R&B vibe all day when I'm dashing. Arturo, what's your acceptance rate? Let's look together. Man, this thing's not popping like I thought. Actually, it's 11% because I remember that. So right now my acceptance rate's 11%. But that fluctuates. I've had it as low as 6, and I've had it as high recently as to like almost 40. So it just depends. T Rose, do you have the DoorDash widget that pops up in the corner of the phone? It comes up when you back out of the DoorDash. I do not have that. I have an Android phone. Maybe it's not for iPhone. I have an iPhone. I use iPhone. I don't have an Android. I feel like Wendy's everywhere is bad. You know what? It is. It's so good, though. I mean, it's good. I haven't eaten meat since November. I'm on a lifestyle change, but like I used to like me some Wendy's. I'm not gonna lie. Like that, I get the triple with the bacon and some fries and chili. Forget about it. You look 27 years old, Mark. Listen, I don't look 20. My girlfriend's in the other room laughing right now. But thank you for that, though. You never take Steak and Shake, Wendy's or Burger King. Oh, I never take. Yeah, I don't take Steak and Shake either. I've tried. They're trash. They're absolute garbage. The waits are forever and they're rude. Wendy's wait times are crazy. Burger King, I've done some Burger Kings, but I don't get a lot of Burger Kings because I think they get more Uber Eats offers. But so that's that. Risha, yeah, and I'm in San Antonio, busy. Thank you, and also you said my name right. God bless you. Oh, God bless you. So, Bullet Dreams Workshop. Have you ever taken an order and it sends you to a wrong location or can't find store? No, I haven't had that happen. I've gone to the wrong house because the app either messed up or the customer, but I've never gone to a wrong store. But I know St. Louis very well. So if I see a location, I pretty much know where it's at. Jack in the Box, 8 items. No, 5 items. 8 miles, 575. Listen, let's say it together. I'm not even saying it. You guys can say it. Oh no, my acceptance is 19. I thought it was 11. It says 19%. Let's see what else we got. Pedro, you look 39. I am 39. Thank you very much. I look my age. KP, no fast food unless it's a big payout. I don't mind. Listen, I do not mind the fast food. I would say half my orders, maybe 40% come from fast food. And depending on the time of day, and I keep my head on swivel, so like I'm looking when I'm passing places up, is there a long line or is there not? And if there isn't, I'll take, you guys could kill me in the comments if you want. I'll take a $6 order going 1 mile every day of the week, 2 times on Sunday. Like, if it's a fast place and I can complete that in 10 minutes, do the math, that's a good hourly rate. I'll do those all day. $5.50 Taco Bell. I go to Taco Bell, KFC. Those are probably the 2 fast food places I do the most often. Will you do scooter/bike videos? Yes, Yu-Gi-Oh! I will do a scooter one soon. I'm guessing you're 52. I thought younger then, but I think I've heard you say you have grown daughter. My daughter will be 20 years old this year. She just finished her freshman year in college. I have a 19-year-old. She'll be 20 in September. I had a baby when I was a baby. So, yes, sir. Well, when you start your own business, will you work for DoorDash? No, I will not. That's the plan right now. The whole point is to have it to where I can help the local guy and I don't have to do DoorDash. I'm doing DoorDash actually right now to learn the market and to build relationships. Not because I love DoorDash. I put that in my name because that's what I'm doing. I don't dislike DoorDash, but it's not like I'm like going to rep them for the rest of my life. I'm going to rep myself at some point. So yeah, good question. Mental health is still something we often underestimate. Yeah. 34, Nicholas Smith. No, 39. Money comes and goes. Money does come and go. I used to put a value on money. I used to want to have a career. And like, since I was 18 years old, I've been working since I was little. Like when it would snow, I'd not go to school and I would shovel snow and make $100 and I was like 10. I would rake leaves. I had a lawnmower. I would push it in people's houses. I would knock on people's doors and I had about 5 people in my neighborhood. I would mow lawns. Like, I sometimes think I have more money as a 13-year-old than I do now, like, because it's all relative, right? Like, you don't need money at 13 necessarily, right? Or I didn't, but I wanted to buy shoes because we didn't have a lot. And I didn't want, like, my dad buying me shoes. Like, I'll buy them myself, right? Anyways, but what was the question? Oh, no, I'm rambling. Money comes and goes. Yeah, it does. Like I was saying, every year since 18 when I started really working, because my daughter was about to be born, I made more money every year. I got more salary, and I thought that was like a thing to be proud of. Like, oh, I'm making this set amount, and I have this title, and I'm managing this many people. It means nothing. You can provide for your family, but if you're not happy and you're missing family functions, I don't know how many softball games I missed to my daughters, basketball games. I missed them, and I'll never be able to get those back, and I wish I could, and you can't. And I think if you have children, they don't care how much money you make. They just want you to be around. They want you to be active, and they want you to be at their functions and put them first. And for too many years of my life, I put other things first. I put my job first before family. And I used to, that's not good. And that's another big reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. So, let's see. You guys are awesome, man. There's 118 people. I can't believe it. You guys are unbelievable. Pedro, you're seeing these messages about 5 to 10 minutes after people said them. I know. I'm way behind. Damn. I need some help. My girlfriend. No, she ain't good. Big dude, Pedro. I got a 6-month-old cane. What's your puff? I just go when I can. What up, Pedro? Been watching your stuff. Thank you. Flex. Mr. Flex. What up, Mr. Flex? What up, man? Liz. Hello, Pedro. Thank you so much for all the tips with DoorDash. You're welcome. Let me get down to some soup or some at Pedro de Santiago. You make me as damp as a seller. Whoa. I don't know what that means. DoorDash Red. I'm 55. What up, DoorDash? I'm late to the party. Christy in Ohio. I see you on all the areas. What up, Christy? You for real. Your energy is infectious. Dash. Listen, man. I got a lot of energy. Like, I got a lot. I speak about energy and vibes on my channel because, like, I believe now, I've learned you get what you get back. And, like, you know, if I give my energy, when I walk in and I'm dashing and I give my energy and I walk in and I'm like, hey, guys, how are you today? Like, you know, and I say hi, like, they give that back to me 9 times out of 10, right? So I'm not going to walk in a place with bad energy and bad vibes and negative. Maybe I had a bad day. I have bad days. We all have bad days. I'm not going to carry that around with me and give that energy to somebody else because that's not fair to them. And I actually expect people to do the same for me. So my energy is like, I keep it up. How much do you make a year? I mean, I haven't been doing this gig work for a whole year, so I won't really answer that yet. I had a really good job. I left. I was working at a casino. Casinos pay well. I was director of F&B. I'm sure you can look it up. I make good money, but positive vibes. Only 90s R&B. Yes, sir. Listen, shout out to Hannibal is Hungry. He's in the East Coast. He has a YouTube channel. Check him out. Hannibal is Hungry. He gave me a recommendation. The new J. Cole album is absolute fire. For my old heads, if you know the Source magazine, I give it 4.5 mics. Check out the J. Cole. Download it. I got Apple Music. I downloaded it. Bangers all day. It's real hip hop. I love it. Super recommend it. Let me get down to some new ones. Hold on. I know, guys. Kobe. Ooh, we got another order. Ooh, this is one I would take. Finally. So I would only be about 1.7 miles from that Taco Bell. If the line's not long, I'm taking it. It's $9. All day I would take that. It leaves me in my area. I'm not taking it now, but I would take it. Let me get down to some new ones. All right, here we go. Is the DoorDash adjusted pay only for Dashers in California? I don't know, Fred. I don't know enough about the Prop 22 to speak on it. I don't want to give out bad advice. Rondi, 47 years old, question mark. I'm 39. I'm not. I got grades. I realize that, but I'm not 49. What do you think about Dr. Sebi? Who's Dr. Sebi? Somebody let me know. I don't know. Family always first. Christy, I wish I thought that earlier. I could talk about this for hours, but yeah, family should always be first. And I'm putting it first now. I really am. Spending more time with my nephew. He plays softball or baseball, and spending time with like my brother-in-law now. I see my dad and mom weekly pretty much. I do need to spend more time with my girlfriend. She doesn't require it, but that's something I need to work on, and I realize that. And I don't even know if she's watching right now, but I definitely need to do better with that. We start and end our days together, but I need to do a little bit more for her. They're dropping like, well, I know, you guys are unbelievable. Jack in the Box is another mostly avoid, yeah. I went to Jack in the Box once today, though, and it was quick. I'm late. Did know you were going live. Donnell Jenkins, what's up, brother? Man, I see you in the comments, man. You guys are unbelievable. Competent Pedro, will you be making an app when you start your business? I don't know. I will need help with that. I'm not tech savvy. I've had a couple. I've met 2 local business owners. We actually had like an hour meeting in the last 3 months. And they did ask me that question because I think what's going to happen, they're going to have to still use DoorDash and Uber Eats. And like those platforms are too big. What my business will focus on is just local guys, local businesses, not corporations. And they will basically get orders and then give them to me for my crew. And, you know, I haven't worked all that out yet. I have to figure that out. If you guys got suggestions, yeah, I'm all for it, but I don't know yet. Pedro, will you be making an app? Okay. Family always first. Yeah. Pedro, you're an inspiration, man. Ronald, man. I'm not. But, you know, if you think that way, and if I'm giving you some kind of energy, and if I do inspire and motivate, I'll take it. It's not my intention. I'm really just trying to be me and share with you guys the good and the bad of what I've done. I've made a lot of mistakes, man. A lot of mistakes in my life. But I've learned through a lot of learning and growing and a lot of really great friends and family, I've learned to, like, let that go and look at the next day and not look backwards. But another order's coming in. What we got? I would take this Wingstop. I'd only be about a mile, 1.3 from that, 850. That's an order. And look at the drop off. I like to stay south. See how it's south? That is an order I would definitely take. But this time of night, I don't get Wingstop often. So it could be like one I'd have to unassign because it's late. You're going live, Nicole Vickers. You always in the comments, Nicole. What up? Omar, what up, brother? Mr. Flex, you know the beats I get down with. Yeah, Flex. I mean, yeah. So, Mr. Flex, when I watch your lives, I really like them. By the way, I like the simplicity and the realness of them, and you got the music going. Like, I really, really enjoy. I vibe out to you when I'm dashing a lot, man. Respect. But I gotta get some. I gotta get some music in the car, man, for real. How much will your business make? Wavy Brandon, I have no idea. I think realistically, the first 2 years, my business will probably make $0 or I'll be in the negative. And that's okay when you start a business. Even if you break even the first year, that's actually a success. But I got a little nest egg and I'm going to, build towards it. It's all about the future. So I'm not worried about the first couple of years. I'm worried 10 years from now is what I'm really focusing on. So 550. Kobe Bean Bryant in the trash can. Somebody told me I'm like disrespecting Kobe by doing this. You must not know. Kobe, when you're going like this, or if you shoot a basket, if you're in the office at work and somebody tries to shoot and they say Kobe, that's respect because it's Kobe Bryant. He gets buckets. He shoots. He don't care if he misses his first 20 shots. He's still shooting the rock. Mamba mentality. It's all respect. I know they're trash orders, but the irony is you shoot a shot in a trash can. You say Kobe. It is what it is. Listen, trolls will never. I don't. You can be in the comments and troll all you want. You're not going to take my energy. You will never. I'll say it again. Never take my energy in the comments section. Only positive vibes. Over 100 in here and less than 50 likes. Oh yeah, I don't know how the likes. I'm just happy you guys are in here vibing with me and we're talking. You guys got great questions. Source Magazine. Wow, old head crew. I just turned 38 last month. Dashing what you know about. Listen. CDs used to come out on Tuesdays, and the Source Magazine was a monthly, I think. I used to live in the Source Magazine. I'm going to share a quick story with y'all because my dude just brought that up. When I was in high school, I was a business guy. I did FBLA, junior achievement, and I was a cadet teacher for my senior year. I helped the teacher teach a cadet class. Wingstop 950. I would take that, actually, because it's only 3 miles. And I did a business model, and my business model, my first dream, I wanted to have a record company and sign artists and write music. And that was my first dream when I was in high school. But my business plan was like, I had to make a plan of who was my competition. And my competition was like Puff Daddy at Bad Boy Records. And like, it was crazy. But when you're a kid, you don't know any better. But Source Magazine, man, I lived in that magazine. Vibe Magazine. I'm an old school hip hop, like Wu-Tang, Nasir Jones is the GOAT. I love Nas. I could talk about hip hop all day long. You guys have no idea. More finance in the building. Dude, I saw your video today. What you are doing is absolutely amazing. Cheers to you. If I can help in any way, let me know. That's ballsy, bro. And I got respect for people that go out there and bet on themselves and doing something for a cause like that, dude. Mad respect, Blake. Like, you have no idea, bro. I saw that and I was like, damn, I was like, am I not doing enough? Like, that's what's up, dude. You have no idea. I love it, man. How much will your business? I already answered that. She really going to need your time in a couple months. Yeah, she will. How much will your business make? Now, Pedro, you need moderators if you go live. I don't know how that works. DoorDash Dad, if you're still here, let me know. I don't know how moderators work. We'll get this thing going better next time I do it. You just have to be yourself. Yeah, Mr. Flex, you right, bro. You just got to be yourself. Not enough people are themselves, man. When I was younger, I always like worried about what people thought. Like, I don't care anymore. Like, I'm me. You like me or you love me, it is what it is. I can care less. I do Wingstops all day. My favorite, Julie. Yeah, I do some Wingstops. Gig works is flexible. I can honestly say it's very flexible. Like right now, if something happened and I was in a position in my life where I was like, man, I need $50, I could literally turn this on and I can make $50 a night. That is amazing. I don't have to worry about a manager scheduling me, not giving me enough hours. I don't got to worry about a presentation and getting this money from this client. I make my own money. Like, that's what the gig work really affords us to do, and it's really cool. Mickey, your videos are always so great. When you first started dashing, what was your customer rating like? Oh, my customer. When I first started dashing, my customer rating hasn't fallen below a 489 was the lowest. That was a few months back, but I'm at a 495 right now. My Uber rating's 494. I've been as high in Uber as a 5.0. I've been as high as a 499 about 2 weeks ago on DoorDash. 499 was the highest. Bears fan, Bears all day. Walter Payton. All day long. Brian Urlacher, all day. Mike Singletary, all day. Austin, despite what I said earlier, I'm remaining positive. We just need more restaurants on DoorDash, then I'll pick it up. It's only here or there for almost. Yeah, I hear that. I've noticed DoorDash lying about the distance when I accept the orders. It's always 1 or 2 miles more. That's from Christopher Mitchell. I've noticed that a couple times. It doesn't happen often. It might happen once or twice a week where I accept an offer and it says 4.2 miles. I drive there, right? And then after I accept it, it says like 3.9 miles. And it's like, I just drove half a mile. You know, I've noticed that as well. I don't know what's up with that. DoorDash be playing games sometimes. Mr. Flex, I'm gonna be bumping Harry Mack to. Oh, dude, I'm checking you out tomorrow, man. I'll be out checking you out. Christy in Ohio, they be sleeping on Nas. Nas has had 1 or 2 albums that were questionable, and he's had some tracks where he contradicts himself. But the best Nas songs, if you want to vibe out, drink a little Henny, drink a little beer, drink some wine, and listen to somebody that knows what he's talking about and what's going on in this world. Listen to Nasir Jones. Listen, dude. And he's a girl dad. I love Nas. If I had to pick 5 people to have dinner with, you know that thing where you pick 5 people, Nas would be one of the people I'd want at the table, just out of like respect and like I just want to pick his brain about things. I think he's got a story, and I think it's relatable. Actually, I just love Nas, dude. I'm not gonna lie. That's my dude. You should dash with your girlfriend in the car, introduce her to us. Listen, my girlfriend is a dime piece, so you guys might get a little jelly. She's super hot. She ain't ready for that, though. She ain't ready for that. Fred, at the rum guy, thanks for your answer back. Okay, I didn't see that. Okay, so somebody answered. Thank you. We got to help each other out. Mel C, what up? Hello from Texas, Mel C. I'll see you in the comments. Thank you. You're very loyal. Thank you very much. Jerry Christensen, Christy in Ohio. Yep, I agree. Tavar Parker. Tavar, am I saying it right? Yeah, I'm feeling your vibe, your approach, your mentality. Mamba, where are you from, homie? So I was born in Chicago. I'm Puerto Rican, 100%. My mother and father were born in the island of Puerto Rico. They moved here when they were kids. They're from Chicago. I was born in Chicago, and I moved to St. Louis when I was young. So I rep Chi-Town all day. I got cousins, aunts. My grandmother lives there. But I'm St. Louis though. Like I'm bred in St. Louis mostly because like that's where I broke my bones for real. I spent a lot of summers in Chicago. Chicago's crazy, but I'm Puerto Rican, man. Boricua, 100%. If anybody else is Puerto Rican, let me know in the comments section. Jump to task, question mark. I've done some videos on how to jump to task. I don't know if that's a question for somebody else, but you can definitely jump to task, and I can show you guys in future videos. Are you going to be doing dashes in this live? I don't know. That's a good question. When are you going to start the union for gig workers? I don't know how to answer that question. I'm not a union. I've never been in a union. I don't know people in unions. Flex orders have been horrible in my market. Yeah. Flex, I did not see that 9-hour freestyle. Nas do be speaking facts, my fellow king of queens. Dude, nah. Let's not make it all about Nas. Randall Gibbons. I think, Randall, you're from St. Louis, right? Hey, Pedro, good way to spend a slow Monday. Flex in the house. What up? Lady J. Kelly. Hello, Pedro from Chicago. Love your channel. Thank you. Rep Chicago. Chicago gets a bad rap, and St. Louis, because like they're like in the top 5 of like crime per capita, like murders and robberies and car like. So I rep 2 cities that are like nationwidely known for like not having a great reputation necessarily. Chicago, like the tourists go there, but if you go in the hood in Chicago, it's rough. Like you don't want to dash in certain areas of Chicago. You will get stuck up, you know. And same in St. Louis, but like. There's still money to be made, so I'm going to do it. But I rep 2 cities that definitely have some people that have opinions. 950, McDonald's. McDonald's right now would be, if this order, this would have to be $40 for me to take it. Because the line in my market at McDonald's, I'm going to be there for maybe 30 minutes to an hour. I don't mess with McDonald's. I've made those mistakes. I like the videos, are helpful. I have a non-important question, but I saw you had your arm wrapped in plastic wrap, and I was wondering if you got more work done. I do. So I got a sleeve on my arm. I've been working on it. I got some work done on Friday. That's why I started my desk on Friday at 2:00 because my tattoo guy, his name's Ryan, out in Enigma or Ragtime Tattoos, and he's awesome, man. So he did some work, you know, filling in some things or whatnot. So I'm a tattoo guy. I like tattoos. It's kind of my style. It's my vibe. My tattoos tell a story of my life. I have various tattoos at certain times in my life when I have emotions, high or low, I get tattoos. It's like the storybook of my life I wear on my body. So anyways, a reminder of someone I grew up with, man. I'm pretty much in the middle of Chicago. Yeah, Tavar, all right. I went out the first time myself today in Indianapolis. Thanks for all your advice. Kelly, keep grinding. I try to help as many people as I can, man. Alejandro, raised in the Bronx, now in Miami-Dade. What up, Boricua? What up, man? I love it. I love it. Go Cards, Randall. Oh, Randall, we brothers, man. I'm a Cubs fan, bro. Look, I rep. Let me just show y'all, because I'm real with y'all. You see this? Do you see the Cubs, Chicago skyline, Bears, Bulls? Look at my little skimpy arm. Blackhawks. I'm Chicago all day. I'll say this about the Cardinals. They need to sign Albert Pujols back to a one-day contract at the end of the year, this year or next. And I love Yadier Molina. Yadier Molina is from the same part of PR my grandfather was raised in. Yadier Molina is the first ballot Hall of Famer. Love Yadi all day. And funny story, when I got this tattoo, Carlos Martinez was at the tattoo shop on Friday, and the picture of the Lamborghini from the video I did, that was his Lambo. Fun fact. For those of you in St. Louis, if you know Carlos Martinez, he's a pitcher. So, I'm originally from Southern Illinois. I love St. Louis, especially the Blues. Cassandra, I'm a Blackhawks. I respect it. They won the Stanley Cup. I was actually happy for them because it was good for the city, and they deserved that cup. They balled out 2019, man. That was crazy. Have you heard about the hand directly? Have you heard about the hand directly to customer scam? Alex, I have not. But I've had 3 contract violations. They've all went away very quickly. The last one was about 2 months ago. I handed the Subway sandwich to the dude. I handed it to him. It was a no tip because it was a stacked and I wasn't smart then. And 30 minutes later, I get an email. Customer reported it. I went back to the house. I'm saying this because I don't ever do this. I was so upset. I went back. I knocked on old boy's door because I was going to be like, hey, man, like, I gave you the sandwich. It's something, He didn't answer. Don't ever do that, though. You can get deactivated. I didn't think about it at the time. Like, he took my energy and I actually gave it back to him. And, like, I regret doing that. But I did it, no lie. But I don't know if you're talking about that kind of scam where they say, hand to me, there's no picture, and then they say they didn't get the food. Miserable human beings. I can't believe it. What we got here? 109 people still. Man, you guys is vibing with me. I'll vibe a little longer with y'all. I stay in the suburbs. I don't mess with the south side. Look, I was from the west side of Chicago, and I saw some things growing up. I'll say that. All the McDonald's in my area are open inside, even at this time. I would say most of my McDonald's are open till about 7 p.m., and then they close the doors, and it's all drive-through. So I'll do McDonald's during lunch, but I don't mess with it at dinner. Do you currently dash full-time? Oh, yeah, I dash. Who answered that? Mel. I dash full-time. I dash between 40 and 55 hours a week, depending on how I'm feeling and what I got going on. So I dash full-time. Joe Gig, you need to make WWPD merch. What would Pedro do? Because that's what I find myself wondering every day at the DoorDash. Joe, you my dude, man. Like, Joe's a good cat, man. And listen, me and Joe got the best beard and hair combinations on YouTube. I don't care what anybody says. Me and Joe's hair and beard game, number 1, number 2. Rasha, Lisa, hey Arturo, I know you and Arturo are boys, right? Like, you guys are really tight. Victoria, my family's from Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico's been hit hard the last couple of years, man. I still got a little bit of family on there, but Omar Giggs, Arturo, Lisa, Joe. Yeah, there's some people in there, man. Is Joe Gig in here? Did I miss Joe Gig? Joe Gig is my dude. Did I miss a comment from him? Joe, let me know if you're watching, dude. What do we got in here? Yes, man, yes. I watch your vids every day. I'm a DoorDash driver, too. Been doing it since last July. I love the freedom. David, freedom all day. Randall Gibbons, doing the flexes in the house. Yep. Go Bears, right there, Lisa. Go Bears. Go Bears. Go Blues, Cardinals, Dolphins, Pujols just signed with the Dodgers. Yeah, I saw he signed with the Dodgers. Why the Dodgers would do that, how he's going to get any at-bats. He would have got more at-bats with the Angels. It makes no sense. I have no idea. We got to get Super Chat on so we can send you some blessings. I have no idea how to do the Super Chat. Hold on. Do I do it like this? Yeah, guys, I have no idea, and I'm not really doing this for that. So I don't know. Got original Cards logo on my arm. Stay true to you. Yes, sir. You got to stay true to you, man. All day. What is this? Oh, I missed an order. Anyways. Pedro from the hood came out. I wouldn't say I'm from the hood. I've seen some things. I got family members that are from the hood for sure. I'm not going to lie, though, and say, like, I'm from the hood or, like, I'm about that life. Like, not necessarily. I can hold my own. I'm pretty street smart, but I'm not, like, I didn't grow up without having things. Like my dad and mom worked hard. We didn't have a lot for a few years, but like, you know, that's why we came to St. Louis, because the hood in Chicago was bad, and the gangs, and like maybe I would have went down that path, but us moving to St. Louis probably saved me in a lot of ways, because I'm crazy enough. I might have been about that life if I would have stayed, but I'm glad I'm not. So I don't. If you're about that life, that's on you, but that wouldn't be for me. Um, yeah, bro. What's that? Yeah, that's the scam. Yeah, right, Charlize. It's crazy how people scam, man. Like, I legit went to that dude's house, knocked on the door, and I thought to myself, if he comes out, what am I about to do? Because the dude, I sized him up when I dropped it off. It's a little bit bigger than me, and I thought, all right, like, what am I doing here? This is stupid, right? Wasn't in a great area, but not a horrible area. But I thought, I just wanted him to look at me face to face and say, yeah, I did that, man to man, because that's important to me. And he didn't. He was a coward, and he didn't answer the door. If he would have answered the door and be like, hey man, I'm hungry, I'm sorry, I just ain't got no money, I probably would have said, you know what, man, it's all good. Can you at least tell them that you got the food though, so I don't get in trouble? But he didn't do that. He didn't answer the door. So what we got? What we got? What we got? You're growing fast, bro. Donnell, I am growing. I feel like people are saying that, and I think the last couple weeks is like double. It's been crazy, man. I think I can attribute it mostly to some shout outs from like UDM, DoorDash Dad, and like people in the community. But I do a video every day. I hustle, man. Like I do a video every day. I don't know anybody else that does a video every day like I do. I think that's the one thing that sets me apart. I see other YouTube people that do videos, but they're doing them from maybe their couch or something. I do a video every day from my car. So I think that people like that. I think that there's a realism with that. And I think my transparency helps. And I think people like the positivity, because I try to preach that. So I think that has a little bit to do with the growth. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Pedro, do you take pictures when you drop orders off? I take a picture if the app tells me to. I don't take a picture if it's hand to me. I don't do that. But so Shrek and Donkey Slayers game, I take a picture regardless if the app asks or not, and it makes a difference. I think that's not. I don't think that's a bad idea. Julia, what would you do if you had a disability and you had a problem with a DoorDash driver taking your food because they didn't follow instructions in the app? Hold on. What would you do if you had a disability and you had a problem with a DoorDash driver taking your food because they didn't follow instructions in the? I don't know. It's a good question. When I first saw Joe Gig, I thought it was you, Pedro. Omar, yeah. Joe's a cool cat, man. Oh, hold up. I said Joe Gig in here. I know Joe Gig. I thought you guys were talking about Gig Lebowski. He's a guy you guys got to check out. Check out Gig Lebowski. He's starting out. He's super green, but I like how he just kind of shares his day with us. At the end of the shift, he like gets in his car and just talks about how his day went. So if you like that kind of content, Gig Lebowski, check him out. Anthony, my dude. This is a guy that won the contest, and I gave him his winnings. Anthony says, "Oh damn, I'm late. What up, Pedro? What up, dude?" That's my dude right there. I'll never forget that. What we had to go through together. Tavar pretty much saying, "I ain't killer, but don't push me." You know what? I used to have that mentality, like, and now it's like I don't even. It'd have to be something. I'd have to be protecting my family to take it to that level. Otherwise, like I'd be driving and people say crazy things or they cut me off. I try not to give them my energy because I feel like they're just miserable for that day, and I'm not going to give them that. So, Martin, consistent 100%. I do want to be consistent. I think that's important. Your office card, KC. Yeah, man, step into my office, man. I come up with crazy things, guys. Listen, I'm no lie. I get ready in the morning, whether I'm taking my shower or I'm eating breakfast, and I'm like, what's my day? I envision what I want my day to look like. I think about it, and I think that's important, and it works for me. And I go through, I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, right? I go through scenarios of what I want to talk about in the car. And I'll think about like, hey, what could be good? Like, what could be funny? What's real? What do people, and the step into my office just felt like nobody says that. Like, and it's my office. Legit, my car is my office. So like, I mean it when I say it. And I thought it could be a cool little introduction. So that's why I came up with that. Brandon, my dude. This is Brandon Larson. He is a young man. He's in high school. He's about to ready to graduate. He's going to get in photography. My dude, Brandon. Let me talk to you for a second, brother. You are a young man that's got it. You got it. I can tell. I can feel your vibes. I can feel your questions that you ask. You're smart. Continue. If I can say anything, I'm a 39-year-old man, right? So I got 20 years on you, right? 20 plus. Bet on you. Don't let anybody tell you you can't do nothing. If somebody tells you that's crazy, they're not. What's crazy if you have an idea and you don't go for it. Do you, my friend? I want you to keep up with me, man. Brandon, I want you to keep up with me and let me know how you're doing, man. I did see your email, Brandon. I'll get back to you on that. Pedro, you're doing a great job. Thank you, Rasha, Lisa. Love your videos. It's getting boring while I deliver. I'm sorry it's boring. If it's boring, you're probably not making money. Narelle Blossoms. I seen you at Julia. You would notify DoorDash and get a refund. Yeah. Jose, same. Stay safe, everyone, while driving. Crazy seeing two in spots where they don't happen much. Yeah, Brandon sent me an email about being safe, and somebody got T-boned, and like, you got to be safe. And I'm gonna be honest, like, I don't wear a seatbelt, and I need to start doing it. I have personal reasons why I don't. I won't share that right now. I have reasons why I don't, though. But full transparency, like, I'm a good driver. I do keep my head on a swivel. Like, I'm pretty aware. I'm talking to you guys, but I'm paying attention. But Brandon brings up a good point. We got to be careful out here. And one thing that always I think is kind of ironic is we trust so many people when we're driving that we trust strangers. We drive 60, 70, 80 miles on the highway, and literally we're 1 second away from getting hit. And we put so much trust in other people driving. Driving is a scary thing if you really break it down. I don't want to get too crazy with you guys, but like, point of the story, we got to be safe. Okay, so Brandon brings up a great point. We got to order. Let's see what we got. Wendy's. Oh my. No tip. $5.50. This order could take 30 minutes to an hour. That is Kobe. That is, I mean, come on, Wendy's, and you ain't gonna tip? You crazy? Hey, Pedro, I wanted to ask you, in your video today, you accidentally forgot the drink. What did you do? Did you go and drive it back off, or did you drink it because it was too late? Just really curious. Thank you for that, and I'm going to be honest with you. I did not drink it. I don't drink soda like that. I threw it away because I noticed it, and it was kind of already late. The guy didn't say anything. I tried to text the customer, and I couldn't. So I threw it away, and I hoped that he forgave me, and that's what I did. If it was multiple drinks, like for a family, it was a real small order, so I felt like my logic behind it was like, it's one soda. Like, you know, I could have went back. Maybe I should have. I didn't. If it was 4 or 5 sodas, I would have 100% went back. But because it was one and the order was really small, I didn't. So being honest, that's what happened. So what car do you drive? 2016 Ford Escape is what I have. Shrek and Donkey Slayer. Kobe, all day. Craig, what up? What up? How you doing, man? Brandon, thank you, man. Love your content and passion. Both me and my buddy want to start a business and help each other with it. If you can trust your buddy and you guys are on the same page, do it. Try it. Try it, man. It's awesome. If you got somebody that's in your corner and you guys are passionate together, and you pick something that you're passionate about. If you're passionate about photography, you can be successful. Pick something you're passionate about, though. I think that's important. What if that's a hidden tip? I don't know, Pedro. What do you use to edit videos? Man, Alex, great question, dude. I am so chill. Like, I don't have a computer, a laptop, no editing. I basically record on my iPhone 11 with my camera, and then at the end of every night, like tonight when I'm done with this, I go to the movie app that comes with iPhone standards, like a movie app you can make movies, and I just start a movie and I look at clips, and it takes me about 20 minutes to put it together. And then I'll watch it through, and then I'll usually take some things away sometimes. I want to get my videos down to like 25 minutes tops. I think sometimes they're a little long, really probably 20 minutes. But I just use the app that comes with the phone. Like, that's just what I do. Like, it's, you know, I don't think I'm not into like the crazy thumbnails. I don't even know how to do that stuff. And like, I think so many people do those things already and they do a good job at it. I want to keep it like as simple and real as possible and like basic. I don't want to do the crazy thumbnails and like, you know, I don't know how to do it. It's not my thing. So I'm real basic with the videos. How long have you been dashing? So I started gig work last January. I did mostly Uber. I started dashing last year, springtime. Didn't do it often, but I've been full-time since this January. I think since January, I've probably only taken maybe 6 or 7 days off. I did do that. The shop and deliver. Oh, David Screws, the shop and deliver PetSmart orders are awesome. 13 base pay. David, great point. Thanks for bringing that up. I got an email today from DoorDash about now shop and pay with PetSmart. And before I was just pick up. I've done 2 PetSmarts. I don't like them. But if the base pay If I see it's going to be high, then, all right, guys, this is a good one. So, okay, this would be a fantastic order. $11. So that merchant is the 7-Eleven I go to. That park there is where I really dash. But look at the drop off. If I was out right now, that drop off's down the street. That $11 would be like, that is a perfect way to end the night. Delivering and where you end your night right when 2 or 3 blocks away from your house. Like I've done that maybe 5 times, and I love those. I love those deliveries. I'm going to do the floor while you're in your chat. Your AR is going through the floor while you're in chat. I don't know what that means. I got a $65 tip, David. Wow. Tavar, I try to visualize how I'm going to approach each day and each out here grinding 3 to 4 different ones a day. I quit my full-time job back in January, restaurant manager, to pursue this gig life. Tavar, we have a very similar. I left in January too, man. Cheers to you. Good luck. Keep betting on you. Awesome, man. Thank you. Honestly, I was literally curious about the drink all day long. Listen, I'm going to be honest with you. Like, I have nothing to hide. Like, I've lied too many times in my life. At this point in my life, there's no reason to lie to people that are giving me good vibe. Like, I'm not going to do that for y'all. Another good one, $8.50. Look at that, 2 miles. Now, Taco Bell, for you guys that don't know, you see 12 items? Half of those are 100% probably sauce packets. That's how they do it. So if you see Taco Bell, you see a large, I had one the other day, 28 items. But I knew there's going to be a lot of sauce packets because they count those. And 20 out of the 28 were sauce packets. So, yeah, that's the order I would take. Joanne, do you think DoorDash will start or should start showing when you get a low rating when you got that rating? Also, I feel you should be able to respond back. It's a good question. I don't know. I doubt it. I don't know, though. I remember when I did Uber, I would be able to see more in real time if somebody, because I would track my ratings like a psychopath, like, oh, I'm at a 4.97. And I would notice it would go down 4.94. And I would notice, oh, I got a 1 or 2. Like, there had to have been 1 of 2 customers, right? And one time I called Uber and I was like, hey, I just got like a 1 and like I did nothing wrong. Can you get rid of that? And they're like, no, we can't do that. So, I don't know. iMovie, good. Yes, iMovie is what I use. It was a $244 order. Wow. Comp Entertainment, yo, Pedro, you have to show us all your dash gear, like your camera phone, holder, etc. I'll do that in the video. I literally just got a holder for my phone. For the longest time, the first 20 videos, I was holding my phone like this and recording. Not safe. I have a holder, and I got a couple DoorDash bags, and like that's it. Brandon, he wants to do social marketing, and I love photography, so I'd help him out with photos, and he would help me with the marketing and get each other both to grow. That's what's up, dude. Gig Lebowski, my dude. Did you get your name from The Big Lebowski, the movie, or is Lebowski your last name? I need to know that. What up, my friend? I love the longer videos. I know. I think some people do, but I think some people like it's just too long. So I go back and forth on that. I don't know. Because right now, most of my videos are between 25 and 30 minutes. So I use Rice Lisa. I use the iMovie also. It's so easy. Rice Lisa, it is so easy. Like, and for somebody that doesn't have a computer, like it's so easy and like simple. And they still wind up looking pretty good. There's still 124 people in here. You guys are absolutely amazing. I do not deserve this. Johnny Papa, why do you want to help small businesses? Thank you for that question. So, my 2 jobs I had in my career, I worked at Applebee's for a long time. That's where I broke my bones, Applebee's. I learned a lot. I did a lot. Then I went to the casino. So I've worked for 2 really big companies, like big. And at the casino, I got to the point where I was pretty high, and I was reporting directly to the general manager of the entire casino. Okay, so there was no buffer between me and anybody besides the main dude, right? And he was awesome. I learned a lot from him. He was a really good guy, really smart, really hard worker. But once you get up to a certain level in some companies, big companies, I worked for the biggest casino in North America, Penn National Gaming. You start to see some shady things. And I'm a man of the people. I come from a humble background. My fathers and mother worked their butts off their whole lives. I want to help the little guy. And I see a need in my market for that because these third-party companies are charging these places up to 30% fees. And like they're struggling. And they're coming out of a pandemic and they can't keep... There's a lot of them closed in my market. And I feel like I can be the person... I know enough about the restaurant industry. Right now, I'm working on cultivating relationships. I know what they're going through. And they need somebody to have their back, and DoorDash doesn't have their back right now. And they need somebody local that they can count on, so that's why I'm doing it. Kik Lebowski. I love the longer videos. Canvas, you can make good thumbnail. Canvas, you can make good thumbnail. I'm not sure what that means. Pedro, give me a shout out. We getting this money. David Screws. Shout out to David. Awesome. That's extremely rare, though. Love your content. Watch your videos on a daily basis. Love the video you did with Chad. Yeah, I also use the iPhone. Yeah. So Chad, Gig Economist, emailed me. He interviewed me. We did God, I think the interview was an hour, and we stayed another hour after he recorded. We were just talking. It was cool. He's got a lot of subs, like 13,000 subs. I think he's been doing this a long time. And basically, him and Pete from Pay to Drive reached out to me the same day. I think they saw the content. They saw I do it daily. They saw the channel was growing. And they wanted my opinion on things. And I think they just saw I was a new guy up and coming. And it was really cool. So I like to collab. I want to collab with other people that are like-minded and give you guys good content. And I think I can learn from other people. So I'm always willing to hear somebody else's their perspective about their market, if they've been doing it longer. Maybe I'm wrong about things I'm telling you guys. I don't think I know everything because I don't. So I want to collaborate with other people. Plus, I think it's fun. And I think a lot of you guys like that. Just challenges and just the collabo and things like that. I know a lot of you guys like the UDM and DoorDash Dad. I know they got to get back to doing their thing they were doing, the Gig Econ brothers. But things like that is what I'm looking forward to doing in the future. Oh, man, you need to take that order really quick. I ain't leaving. No. I know. I probably could have made let's see, this is 81 minutes and 30 seconds. So yeah, I could have made maybe $40. Burger King, $7.50. That's an order I would not take, only because Burger King right now would be absolutely packed, even on a Monday. Packed to the gills, line to the street. ATS Big Game Fishing. In California, Prop 22 passed. We get 30 cents per mile any gig work, including DoorDash. Wow, really? That's interesting. I'm out here trying to watch the stream. Jose, be careful, bro. If that drink was $7 smoothie, would you go back? You should always go back for your mistake. Keep in mind that person may know a lot of people and affect your future business. Z Jude. That's a good point. And if it was a $7 smoothie, I would have went back. It was a combo Sprite, a small Sprite. I didn't go back. Maybe next time I will. You guys bring up a very good point. So thank you for keeping me honest. Thank you for holding me accountable. Santos, last week, not the one that just passed. I made 902 that week with 589 miles. What do you think of money-smile ratio? That's not bad. So basically, you're at... so if you would have made $1,000, would have been two. You're at about $1.75 or so, give or take some cents. That's not bad, but it's about your market. So in my market, that's not a bad ratio. Anxiety. I'm having a hard time delivering. My anxiety is through the roof with thinking about going out and delivering. Have you had bad encounters with people while dashing? I literally have had one bad encounter because the guy said I didn't give him his dinner, but then he didn't answer the door. I've had a couple people be rude, but honestly, I haven't had a lot of bad encounters. I've had some crazy ones with Uber rideshare, but I'm a pretty chill dude, so I can keep my calm in a lot of situations and be very forgiving. When somebody's paying me, I just can be forgiving. I should have kicked out a lot of people that I haven't, but with DoorDash, I haven't really I've had some rude people. Most of the things with DoorDash that irk me from the customers is when they don't have an accurate delivery instruction or they make me wait. But beyond that, not a lot. Did you happen to figure out your breakdown for the 550 delivery challenge? No, I have not. I think you asked me about my miles and stuff. I haven't gone back and looked at it yet. I can't stand customers order all this food and don't tip. It's crazy. Arturo, good night, brother. Have a good man. Have a good night. Enjoy your family, man. Thank you. Sean D, what was your highest grossing hour doing DoorDash? $61 was my highest grossing hour. I've only done that once. It was crazy. I actually put a short little video out about it. It was $61 and actually 0.9 hours. It was crazy. What's this? 550. Man, I've only had 3 or 4 good orders tonight. 550 Wingstop. I've only had a couple. And I thought this would be going off a little bit more, but I don't know. It is what it is. David Cruz bought me an Alexa today. Love it. Thinking about getting in my car. Joe Gig, would you consider setting up an Instagram account with gig content? Could be previews. You know what? That's a good question. So I don't have any social media. It's not good for me. There's other reasons. I don't like it. I do have TikTok, and I do have a TikTok page, Pedro Dores Santiago, and I don't really post a lot of things on there, but I'm not really social media savvy. I think if I was and had help with it, I can probably get some good TikTok. I think I could, but I haven't really gone down that path yet. I'm just focusing on the YouTube as I think I can help more people with YouTube. TikTok, I think, is just for the glitz and the glamour and the like initial satisfaction of a short clip, but I don't feel like I can help people, so that's why I haven't gone down that path. Okay, Gig Lebowski. Brandon, I tried to get Uber Eats for a second app. I can only use a bike at 18. I need to be 19 for Uber Eats. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Pamela's, hello. I'm Pam, Brandon Larson's mom. Thanks for shouting him out. That was very cool. I also dashed her to one day. Pamela, I don't have to tell you this. I haven't met Brandon, obviously, but I can tell he's a good young man, and he comes from a great family. Thank you for saying that, Pamela. That's my dude right there. I can't even say, man. I love to see young people doing positive things. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Melissa was in the middle of a delivery, has food in car, 1 mile from destination. I got rear-ended, damaged the bumper, but my sister came out and delivered food for me. We both, wow, I'm sorry that happened. That sucks. I did have a guy, maybe 2 months ago, I was at a light and he rear-ended me and kind of jolted me, and I was mad. I got out. No damage to either car. I was shocked, and we just went on our ways. But I had that happen too, but he didn't damage the car. And I wasn't on a delivery, but I was dashing. Yes, hi, Brandon's mom. Let's give Brandon's mom some love, man. Happy Mother's Day to you, belated. I think that's a great idea, what you're doing, Pedro. Pedro, you should start a Discord. I have a Discord. I don't use it. I have a young man that is my girlfriend's best friend's son. He was going to help me edit videos. And I started a Discord because he told me about it, and I have it, but I haven't done anything with it. So maybe more to come on that. My son got me into this. Yeah. Great videos, bro. Love the content. Thank you, Alamo City Dan. Thank you very much. How many hours a day do you drive? Between 7 and 10. 10's my max, usually. But 8's probably normal. 4 and 4. I do separate shifts. What will the Bears' record be this year? Gustavo Vargas. What will the Bears? I think the Bears are not going to have a great record. If Aaron Rodgers leaves the Packers, I hate Aaron Rodgers. If he leaves the Packers, our record will be better because we'll get 2 wins because we never beat the Packers. So we'll get 2 from that because if he's not their quarterback, they're trash, I think. But I think the Bears are going to win 9 games this year, and I'm okay with that. That defense is still stout. If Justin Fields, if he gets to start now and he balls out from the beginning, maybe they win 10 games. But I think 9 is even maybe high. But I would love to collab with you and my friend from Chris. He has a channel as well. Let's talk. Hit my email. If you guys want collabs and things, hit me in the email. I got my email on my About page. Pedro, what is your acceptance rate, and do you like Joey Diaz? Alex, my acceptance rate is 16% right now. I got another order coming in. Oh, Lord. $12. But look at the miles, guys. Who is driving 13? This is going to North County. I already tell. Look, yo. Oh, my God. So they want me to go south. And then they want me to go back up north. That is, now they tipped. The person tipped. So I'm not going to call it a Kobe order necessarily because the person tipped. Clearly they did. But the issue is DoorDash should not allow that many miles. It shouldn't give that person the option to order from that Burger King. They should order from somewhere closer to their house. Joey Diaz. Joey Diaz. Why do I know that name? Help me out. Remind me who Joey Diaz is. Is he a comedian? Or is he a boxer? I can't remember. Chris, watching your videos makes me wish I was in a bigger city. You're out here making... Yeah, I know, man. I'm blessed. I'm not going to lie. I'm lucky to be in the area that I'm in. I honestly wouldn't trade it for like a New York or Chicago or LA. Like, I feel very blessed. My area has some really good zones, man. Really good zones. Gig Lebowski, I wish I lived in the town I work in. It'd be cool to see orders while at home. Yeah, man, I know you have to drive a little bit, Gig Lebowski. I heard you say that. The Prop 22. Thank you for the response. Class act. Listen, Z, Jude, full transparency, I haven't always been a class act. I've done things I'm not proud of saying, but at this point in my life, I realized I can start over and reinvent myself and how I treat people and how honesty and how transparent I am. And I'm really trying this out for you guys. I haven't always been like this, but it feels really great. And I owe a lot of that to my family. I owe a lot of that to my girlfriend. A lot of that to her. She has an amazing story. You guys will maybe meet her one day. The love I have for that woman, you have no idea. That I would. Oh, that's Wendy's. So no, that's not a bad offer. 2.9, 9.25, but it's Wendy's. So like, I'm not sitting in the Wendy's drive-through, twiddling my thumbs for 9.25. Dash Theory, what up, brother? I see you out there at gig. Unless you live close to a hotspot, the orders are typically a lower tier and no longer distances. In my case, at least. A gig, I see. He's got a channel. Check him out. Shrek and Donkey Slayers game. Most I made an hour, 55 an hour. Man, if I made $55 an hour every hour, I would. If I knew I could make $50 an hour every hour, I would dash 10 hours every. I would dash 12 hours every day. I mean, I would, because I don't. Yeah, I would do that. I'd dash that many hours every day. I'd do it 7 days a week if the money was out there like that. My city is fire. My city is fire. It is, man. I like the people here, man. We have a really diverse group of people from all over the globe, like in St. Louis. It's really cool, man. Like, especially the area I dash, like, it's legit, man. Shannon, I ignore hotspots and busy. We live near the Iowa-Illinois border and have jumped state lines for a busier area, so many regrets every single time. Yeah, I don't recommend dashing areas you're not familiar with, and I don't recommend chasing peak pay. Agree to disagree. I've done it. I've tried it. It sucks. I do not chase peak pay. I like to dash in an area I know the streets, I know the people, I know the customers, the merchants. Like, if you can do it, don't chase the peak pay. Just dash where you know. Davis Cruz, maybe you and me can do a challenge. I need to set up a YouTube account. Do it, bro. Hit me up. I'm ready, man. I'm about that life. Like, I'm all about collabos. If it's done right and we're both on the same page, I'll collab. Competent Tim Pedro, I was upset for you on the one video where the guy told you that the meal you gave them were theirs, and it was. So my GPS, I just follow my GPS. It gave me an address, and I don't know. It was on South Grand, and it took me to the Jack in the Box, and it said I arrived, and I didn't know the exact address, but it said I pinned right on top. I walk inside. Oh yeah, that's ours. That's ours. 3 dudes, young guys. I'm like, all right, but then when I went back to the car and it said I couldn't confirm it because I wasn't at the destination. So I had to go back inside. Hey, guys, that's not yours. Oh, we didn't touch it. We didn't touch it. They opened the seal, though. It's Papa John's. But I can tell they didn't touch it. Pretty sure. It was a brownie and a pizza. I delivered it to the guy. I had to go to my other phone and get the right address. It was about maybe half a mile down the road. And when I got there, I told the guy straight up, hey, man, the GPS took me in the wrong spot. I handed it to this guy. The seal's unbroken. Full transparency. Papa John's will probably redo your order. You know, he was super cool about it and said, he looked at it and said, don't worry about it, man. It's all good. It's all good. He was super cool. I was super worried I was going to get in trouble. But I was mad. Those dudes, woo, they tried to get my energy, but I wasn't giving it to them. I would like a Discord. Okay, Shannon, I hear you. Leave the Packers alone. James, is that your team? Listen, I hate out of respect because I think, since Aaron Rodgers has been on the team, I think we beat the Packers 5 times. And I won't forget when they beat us in the NFC Championship game at home. And that's the year the Packers won the Super Bowl. Nah, man. Nah. Listen, Aaron Packers is good. He's top 10 quarterback all time. Some people might even say top 5. But I don't like him because he beats my team. So go do Jeopardy, Aaron Rodgers. Go marry Shailene Woodley and go do Jeopardy. I don't need you playing for the Packers and beating my team up. The Last Saint, what up, man? I see you. I'm getting big ticket orders, but everything is freaking flooded. Yeah. Go Packers. No go Packers on here. Anthony, Don Mitchell, I use memes all the time. I haven't tried the meme thing. I know it's a thing, but Joey Diaz is a comedian. Yeah, Austin. So I think I know who you're talking about. He was on The Sopranos, maybe. I think I've seen him on Joe Rogan. Is that the same guy you're talking about? He's like New York guy. He's probably like 60 years old. No, Panthers. The Panthers should be good, man. They got Christian McCaffrey. I don't know what's up with it. And they got a good coach. We got here. You guys are still up in here. I mean, listen, it's 10:30. We've been an hour and a half. Gig Labasi, you made me want to be positive, bro. Maybe you're talking to me. I try to be positive, Gig. And you know what? When I see people like you betting on themselves and starting a channel, like 8.5 weeks ago, I had 0 subscribers, and I don't have a lot now. But what I do have is good people like you, loyal people that like the content, appreciate what I'm doing, and I appreciate you. So keep grinding, man. Keep grinding, bro. I had to rewind, watch it all the way. Yeah, Jacob, what up, man? I see you. Jacob, I'm 41. All right. Thanks for making YouTube videos. You are awesome. Keep it up. Thank you. ATS Big Game Fisher, man. I see you out there, bro. Out here dissecting now. Malik, 69. All right. Well, we got 7-Eleven. I rep 7-Eleven. Let's see. Okay, this isn't good. 750 for 6 miles. If I was in my area, that'd only be about 5. So that's taking me a little northwest. I would not take that order if I was dashing right now. I've taken worse orders, but at this time of the day, I wouldn't take it. 55 hours. Yeah, man, that's a dream. Austin, so he says, Gig Labasi, I'm thinking about taking the bus to the nearest city and dashing. I bike, only $20 a ticket. Austin, that's cool. That's a good idea. Dash Theory, I tried driving to another area for hopes of bigger orders, but I haven't found the formula yet. Yeah, man, I tried dashing in spots I'm not comfortable with just because there was a peak pay or it said it was busy, and I never had success. I've done some orders, but I just don't. I feel like if something's working for you, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm making good money where I'm at, so I don't feel a need to go to another area. Buffalo, New York. Kobe. Listen, his daughter, God bless her, rest in peace, Gia, she was coming up. She was going to play for UConn. I got a daughter that plays, and she's a beast. Like, man, that was such a sad day. I was working. I'll never forget that day. And I was like, this ain't real. I was looking at my phone. I'm like, what? And me and my daughter were texting. I'm like, did you hear? And she goes, yeah. I'm like, we had a moment. And then she came up that night with her mom and at my job, and we had dinner together. I was working. And it was really sad, man. Like, I don't even want to think about it. 850 trading margin. Super Bowl champs. Yeah, I know, man. What happened this year, though? Guess got beat by the GOAT, Tom Brady. Can't mess with Tom Brady. That dude made a deal with the devil. Look, he's playing, he's balling out, 7 rings, leaves the Patriots, first year, Tampa Bay, home Super Bowl in the hometown. No team's ever done that. Married to a Brazilian supermodel. Has a baby mama that was an actress. Like, this dude sold his soul to the devil. I don't know anybody else that... his life is a mystery to me. I don't get it. Stitcheroo, what up? Go Seahawks. I rock with the Seahawks. I like Pete Carroll. I like Russell Wilson. What do we got here? Thoughts on Tom Brady? Listen, I don't hate on Tom Brady, man. People hate on Tom Brady. I don't think he's a cheater. I think I have a big amount of respect for somebody that age, dedicating his health and everything. He seems like a really big leader. What he just did, I would probably take that. What he just did with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers is legendary, and he was already a legend. So that's what I'll say about Tom Brady. But if it comes out at some point that he did something crazy, I wouldn't be surprised. Louisiana, Mary Monk, what up? Pedro, you motivate me if I'm having an off day. Thank you, man. You guys motivate me, so it goes right back at y'all. Peak pay was $250 yesterday. It was nice. $750 with the hidden tip though. Yeah, okay. Kobe is awesome. Kobe is awesome, or Jordan. Oh no, I'm a Jordan. Jordan's the GOAT. There's not even a debate. I do like LeBron James, no lie. What he's done in a lot of ways is absolutely amazing. Ooh, look at this. White Castle Taco Bell. $14, 3.2. I would take it and unassigned White Castle because White Castle is trash in my area, and if the Taco Bell is good, I did a video today. I would probably take that and unassigned one. But Jordan's a GOAT, but LeBron is legit, dude. LeBron raised with a single mother, no father. 16 on the cover of Sports Illustrated. Anointed the next saint. Brought a championship to Cleveland. Went to Miami and got some. Brought a championship to Cleveland. Now he's in LA. Brought a championship to LA right after Kobe Bryant died. That dude is never no controversy. Family man. You can tell he's an unbelievable father. Jordan on the basketball court is the best of all time. Everything considered, LeBron has some edges on him. Kobe, for me, I love the mentality and how he basically said, "Yeah, I'm in the next Jordan. Nobody can tell me nothing." Like Kobe's like, I love when he was young, came in the league, and was just like him and Shaq, and like he was like, "I'm not bowing down to Shaq. I'm better." I loved his mentality. The Mamba mentality is real. I don't want to rant. I could talk about Kobe Bryant. I could talk basketball all day. Maybe I need a second channel. I used to play. Basketball is like really my passion about life and things. So not saying without Kobe for like, yeah, man, Kobe Bryant, man. Do you unassign order if delivery is past pickup time? No, I don't. I'll deliver somebody food past the pickup time. I've done it many times. I usually will text the customer and let them know, especially if I'm waiting or something like that. My on time is at 93%. So yeah, I don't mind doing that. Pedro, watch that movie, Unhinged. Unhinged. Oh, Jacob, I watched that movie. Is that the one with Russell Crowe? Because I watched it maybe a month ago or so. It was kind of crazy. The guy's like psychopath. He like ran the lady off the road or something. R.I.P. Mamba. Tom Brady proved a lot last year. Much respect to him. And he didn't have to ride shirt, Lisa. The dude had 6 championships. And he won them over the course of like different eras. Like the consistency is unbelievable. He's gotten better as he's gotten older, which is crazy. But I think this just really put a stamp at the GOAT status because like you went to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They had players and they got a lot of free agencies. But he went, let me say it one more time. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers and won a championship. Tampa Bay, one of the worst franchises in the history of all franchises. And he won a Super Bowl in Tampa Bay. It's ridiculous. I agree, Jen. Not a fan of Peak Bay. Yeah, LeBron grew up about 30 minutes from me. Man, I like LeBron James. People give him a hard time, but when you're that good for so long, you're gonna have haters. And the more haters you have, you're probably doing something right. Is how I look at it. So, did you attend college? I went to community college for 1 semester, and then stopped, and then went back one other semester, and it wasn't for me. I advocate going for college. I think young people should go to college for networking. I think, but for me, I had to work and I was, doing other things though. LeBron a bum, always saying stupid stuff, and I'm from Ohio. I don't know if he's always says stupid stuff. I think I would challenge your thinking on that. I think he has an opinion on things. I think when you have a microphone in your face 5 hours out of the day, I think it's hard to be perfect. But for everything he's had to deal with, I think I don't know, man. I would disagree with you. I would respectfully disagree. LeBron James for me is not a bum. But I know he says controversial things, but what we got? No tip, no trip. Kobe. Bean Bryant. Listen, we've been on for a while. You guys got to let me know in the comments how long you guys want to do this. What's going on here? Brandon, my dad and I would play basketball all the time. I went undefeated 2 years in a row at my grade school. Went to high school, lost every game because the coach just made us run every day. Yeah, Brandon, man, I hear you. So I'll share a quick story with you. I played ball growing up, played in high school, played all 4 years. Pretty good. Our team wasn't good. And I wish I could go back sometimes and do things a little different and be a better teammate and not make it about me and like we could have been better. But I love playing basketball, and I've actually gotten better as I've gotten older because I understand the game and how to break it down and how to be tactical and how to think more steps ahead. When I was younger, I was playing checkers. I was like raw talent, getting buckets, score. And now when I play, it's more about, like the game, and I've learned how to play, and I'm better now than I've ever been. I haven't played in a little while because of COVID, but like my 37-year-old would destroy my 17-year-old self. Like that 17-year-old would not get one basket made on my 37-year-old self. He can order the word takeout in his own. Would you ever take an order from Wendy's even though you said you don't like them? Would I ever? Yes. I never say never 100%. So if I happen to drive by a Wendy's and there's nobody in line or there's one car and it's like a $10 order going a mile or two, I would probably take it. But that's not going to happen in my area. So, but I would if San Antonio fan, not use the B-ball grand standards. San Antonio, dude. Tim Duncan. Best power forward ever. Greg Popovich, second best coach ever to Phil Jackson. What we got? Just salty. He left and he was going to be a man. Yeah. Alicia, thanks for what you do. I had a customer text me after I confirmed. She said that she will pay me to deliver it to another address. Told her no. Took it to the ad on app. What would you have done? Okay, this is a great question. So I've had that scenario. I'm going to end this dash because so one time I delivered to somebody had the address of their school that they work at. And I went there. I'm on a 250 peak pay right now. I'm not on a peak pay because I'm not dashing. And I went there and she said, where are you? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, I'm delivering it to where you said. Oh, I'm sorry. That was from last week. And it was like 6 miles away. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm going to drop it here. Like, I took a picture, left. It was one item. It was like I can tell it was like a college kid. I didn't feel bad. It was one sandwich. I was like, if it was a lot of food, I probably would have delivered it. So I felt like it was going to a family or maybe a function or something. One sandwich, you make a mistake. It's a $9 sandwich. I don't feel bad. But I did have a guy order some. So I picked up an order from a local spot, and I saw immediately, I did a video on this, immediately, I was like, why is it drop off to another restaurant? I'm like, okay, maybe they're, and it was similar restaurants. But what happened was the guy, he was ordering food, and he was probably looking at both restaurants, and he accidentally put the drop off as the other restaurant that he was thinking of ordering from. So I get there, and the guy's like, yeah, nobody ordered this. I call the guy, he goes, oh, I'm at here. I called DoorDash, and I'm on the phone with DoorDash support. They're no help at all. They basically said, let me see if that's in your zone. And it was in my zone. It was literally about a mile away. I delivered the food to the guy, and I told him, hey, man, you had the wrong address. Oh, my bad. He didn't apologize. He said, my bad. I guess that's an apology. There was a tip on the order, but I felt like he could have been a little more like, oh, I'm really sorry that happened. I'm sorry. Thank you for bringing this. He was just like, my bad. So it was kind of rude that he did that, but I have had that scenario come up. Go Spurs, go. 121. Why are you guys still in here, man? 121. You guys liking these live? What's going on? I heard you love to play with the team. I'm not the best at it, and everyone was playing for themselves to show off for some girls in the stands because the coaches never set up plays. Yeah, man. Basketball is funky, man. Like, you can have plays, but like basketball is extremely organic. Like, you have to be able to flow with the game and how it's going and things like that. But yeah, I know a lot of guys. I don't like playing with guys like that. I used to be that guy. I'm not anymore. I haven't been in a long time. How do you find other DoorDash YouTubers? I follow Sarah Elizabeth, and she mentioned you in a recent video. How do you find other? I think if you follow certain DoorDash, I think through the recommendations maybe. That's how I found them, and I know Sarah did give me a shout out. That was very gracious of her. Yeah, so Street Jesus of DoorDash, what's up, my boy? Victor, what up, man? Thanks for all the info, I bet out here in these streets, Kobe, these trash orders, you got to. Love your channel, K-Works. Thank you very much. Message retracted. I don't know what that means, but keep it clean, guys. I don't know what that means. Motivation equals success. Remember that. Motivation equals success. You got to be motivated. I like that. My dad was varsity 4 years of high school. So was I. Super good. He then coached my grade school team. We worked together so well with amazing drills and plays. Yeah. I coach. I did coach up to about 2 years ago. I do instructional for kids right now, little kids. I do like, what do you call them? Camps and stuff like that. So then the next one should be coming up. I do them on Saturdays. I love basketball, man. I could talk about basketball all day long. I love teaching kids how to play basketball. 20 minutes from the address in the app, I contacted DoorDash and got to keep the food and got the full pay amount. Yeah, that's crazy. I would have been able to keep the food because on DoorDash support told me, oh, it's out of your zone, just keep it. And I'm like, well, it's not out of my zone. It really wasn't out of my way. I just expected the guy to be a little more gracious and thankful, and he wasn't. But I don't eat meat, and it was like all meat. So I was like, I can do nothing with this food. I don't like to waste food. I'm not going to throw it away. So let me just bring it to this dude. Pedro, have you ever delivered to other dashers before? I've delivered to about 4 dashers that let me know they were. Yeah, I've delivered to a few dashers, yes. I deliver to a lot of people multiple times, like throughout the week, the same people. I do that a lot. Keep up the great work. Thank you very much, Mary. Marijuana 420. Marijuana 420. Marijuana 420. That's actually an amazing name. Listen, Marijuana 420. I love that. He just made me laugh. Kobe better than LeBron. Oh, man. In a lot of ways he is, but that's tough, man. I can make a debate either way. I can make a debate for that either way. Cassandra Dawn, I had that happen with $50 from Panda Express. What's the most embarrassing thing you've done dashing? What's the most embarrassing thing you've done dashing? Embarrassing. What's the most embarrassing thing I've done dashing? That is a great question. What, babe? She said it's a Q&A. Yeah, it's fine. I don't mind it. I'm transparent. Most embarrassing thing. I don't know. What's the most embarrassing thing? I don't know if I've done something embarrassing while dashing. Embarrassing. Ooh, okay, one. I had one. The soda I just didn't give to the guy. I was really embarrassed by that. So that comes to my mind right now. But I did have an order. The guy gave me the bag and it wasn't really sealed. Local spot. And like the wings kind of fell out. I try to put it in my bag. And the wings kind of fell out of the box and into the bag. And I didn't do anything about it. I just like delivered it that way. I guess, I don't know. That's probably really lame. But I didn't want to touch his food. And, you know, so I didn't have gloves in the car. I just kind of left a couple wings that fell out of the box and left them in the bag. And that was it. I've done some embarrassing things on Uber. I'm not proud to say I've done. But with DoorDash, not really. You and my dad could probably bond all day over basketball. Dude, basketball is my jam. I want to play right now. I'm getting amped just thinking about it. If I had a court, I'd play every day, but I don't have a court. I don't have that lifestyle yet. So, what's the largest tip you've ever received? Gig Lebowski, what's the largest tip you've ever received? So, I had a $114 tip on Uber rideshare last February and a $55 tip on a catering kind of order from a gyro place in Soulard. So I saw it and I saw $9 payout. I think it was $8.50 or $9, and I saw 50 items and said, "Whoa, 50 items from a gyro place?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm jumping on that." And then I accepted it, and it was a $500 order and a subtotal, and I was like, "Yes, sir!" And it tipped me $50. They tipped me $55. I think it was like a $60 payout altogether after DoorDash paid me. So I was super amped that day, and that was like the second order of my day. And I kept dashing. I think I made like $150 at lunch. It was unbelievable. LeBron quit on us, and he said he would retire. That's why. Yeah, I hear you, man. He brought the city a championship. You hadn't had anything like ever in 60 years. So I think he did what he needed to do. And he's going to LA because his next chapter is going to be Hollywood, and he's got Space Jam 2 coming out. So, you know. Dropped off an order a few weeks back. Was so into my phone, walked back to my car, and so I thought, got in, shut the door, and realized I was in someone else's car. So I actually have done that many times. I never got in somebody's car, but I've gotten to what I thought was my car and like tried to pull the handle, and it wasn't my car. I've done that many times. I had an order where the dude was in total different state with the same street address. That's crazy. I would never. Brandon would be awesome to ball. Brandon, where do you live, man? What, if you don't mind me sharing, what state do you live or city? Because I'm all about that life. Like, I'll ball with any. I love playing basketball, man. Like, I get more energy from doing that than that. Like, I just love it. There's something about. Let me share a quick story with you guys. This is not DoorDash related. There's something about playing pickup basketball. I played in high school, pickup basketball, and I played in a men's league currently right now. Not current because of COVID, but I did last year. When you're playing pickup basketball versus people you don't know, and they don't expect that you can play. When I step on a court, I am not an intimidating guy. I'm 5'9" with shoes on. I weigh $160, soaking wet. But I'm quick, and I can shoot, and I can pass, and I know basketball. Anyways, and people don't expect you can play, and then you're playing to like 11, full court, and you hit a couple buckets on somebody, and then his teammate looks at him like, "Dude, you got to guard him. You want me to guard him?" That is the ultimate feeling for me. I'm a super competitive guy, and when I can break a guy down and his teammate has to say, I got to guard him now, that to me is like, it doesn't get much better than that. I'll say that, all right? I'm in LA. Hola, Pedro. I've been watching you YouTube about 3 weeks. Now I'm a dasher too, so I'm getting lots of input from you. Thanks a lot. Keep up. Need all the ideas. Elma Rodriguez, thank you. I'll keep them coming. I do videos every single day. I've been doing videos every day for about 8 weeks. ETS Big Fishing. I had one situation: is people stealing food. Think hacked that's the workers restaurant. Da, 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 da. LeBron was my idol, but not anymore. Damn time. I don't know. Damian Lillard is extremely underrated. And if Damian Lillard played in New York or in LA, he would be getting a lot more recognition. But he plays in Portland. The games are on late. He's the most clutch player since Jordan and Kobe, in my opinion. Southeastern Wisconsin, about a 5-hour drive from St. Louis. Okay, Brandon, southeastern Wisconsin. Never been in Wisconsin, man. I agree with that. It's always good to know you can punch above your weight. Yeah. Is that the basketball reference? I don't know. I played ball with many people, and many times, most of the time, I'm not the best player on the court because I like to play versus people that are better than me. That's how I got good. I don't like playing down because it's boring. I can play versus people that aren't as good as me, and it's boring. I like to play versus really good competition, and many, many times I've made people like upset because they think I can't play and I can play, and it's really funny. I absolutely love it. But I always play up. And I tell my people that I would coach, like, when we would go into tournaments, we got to play the next level up because there's nothing worse than playing and getting a false sense of your reality of how you are as a basketball player or an athlete, because then you're going to play versus good competition and then get crushed, and then you're going to be what's going on. So you got to play versus better people. Like, you have to. The bar you have to set for yourself in sports has to be where you're not. You can't play at your level or below. You have to go up, always. All right, Pedro, I got to head out. Great live. Have a great night. Comp. Deuces, brother. Thank you. I was actually super surprised Terrace was in Wisconsin. Yeah. Sixers fan. I saw the shirt, Gig Lebowski. What's your thoughts on Ben Simmons? I'm not on board with him. Ben Simmons, a great defensive player. He has no jump shot. How you can play in the NBA in 2021 and not have a jump shot is beyond me. He's really athletic. He's really big. He's scary with the ball in his hands, like coming to full speed on a fast break. Ben Simmons is him and LeBron are people you don't want to see. I think that they can win a championship with him and Embiid, but it won't be for a few years. There's still one guy short. I like Ben Simmons, but he's got to get a jump shot. If I'm Ben Simmons and my whole job is just to play basketball, I'm going to figure out how to get a jump shot. And he doesn't have that. And in today's NBA, you have to have a jump shot. So that's what I think about him. Hold on. Shrek and Donkey Slayers gaming. I prefer Paul Pierce over Kobe, but I'm a Celtics fan. Okay. If you're a Celtics fan, I agree. But Paul Pierce is not Kobe Bryant. I'm sorry. I know they got him 1 year in the finals, but no. Only because you're a Celtics fan, I'm going to let that pass. Otherwise, I might have to delete that message. Picked up an ice cream cake from Coastal and Creamery. I thought the miles was 1.6 miles for $6.67. Wrong. Had cake in car, get GPS 16 miles away. Did you misread that, Melissa? Because I wouldn't have accepted that. And if you're ordering a cake 16 miles away, something's wrong with you. Allen Iverson had the best handles in the game. Ooh, did he? Steph Curry's handles are good. Kyrie Irving has the best handles in basketball. I'm sorry. I would respectfully disagree. Kyrie Irving puts people on skates. I'm sorry. Allen Iverson had a crossover. Not the best handles. I'll give you that. Best handles is Kyrie Irving, hands down. Kyrie, see? Somebody said Kyrie. The Browns ship will mean more to us than the Cavs won. Well, if the Browns win a Super Bowl, that will be bigger than the Cavaliers because the Browns are the Browns. They could get there. They made some interesting free agency, good draft. The Browns could get there, but it's not going to be with Baker Mayfield. So I'll say that. The Browns will not win a Super Bowl with Baker Mayfield. They could win one with somebody else. GOAT, he won us that chip. He did. Paul Pierce didn't win that on himself. He had to get Kevin Garnett and Ray Allen because Paul Pierce wasn't doing that before those two guys showed up. Kevin Garnett was a heartbeat of that team. He won them the chip, not Paul Pierce. I know he was the MVP because he scored more points. But without Kevin Garnett, that team does not win a championship. I'm sorry. I'll respectfully disagree with that. Baker Mayfield is a quarterback, but I don't like him. He's not going to win a Super Bowl. Is Russell Westbrook top 5 of all time? Is top 5 player? No. And I have Russell Westbrook's jersey. I like Russell Westbrook a lot because he plays with passion. He's not top 5 all time. He's not even top 5 point guard of all time. He's borderline. He's maybe 6. I can name 5 point guards better than Russell Westbrook all time. If I'm ever in St. Louis area, I would definitely love to meet up soon. Yeah, man, I'm all about that. I'm talking about Kyrie won it for us. Oh, Kyrie. He hit the shot, but LeBron James was the guy on that team. Kyrie was number 2. He did hit that shot over Steph Curry, though. Kyrie Irving is a punk. He drags the team down. He did. He dragged the Celtics down, for sure. He did. I'm from St. Louis, big Tatum fan. I love Tatum. He is next level. But I don't know him enough to say he's a punk. I think he's got some issues, but I don't know. Who wins, Dr. J or MJ? Both 6'6". That's in their primes. Dr. J was something to be reckoned with, but Michael Jordan. Okay, this is why Michael Jordan's the GOAT. Okay, Michael Jordan has this. He's not going to lose. When he got to that point, when Pippen came in, he said, "All right, now I don't have to score 40 a game and do everything. I can just, and I got somebody else that has my back," because he never had that the first 6 or 7 years. Then he went on another level and went nuclear. Michael Jordan's not using he's not losing a one-on-one basketball game to anybody ever. Nobody. He's not going to lose. He's not going to lose. He's built different. Okay? The only person that would give him one-on-one matchups difficulty would be Kobe Bryant, because their games are identical. Nobody else is beating him. Not Dr. J, not LeBron James, not anybody. Listen, guys, we've been on for a long time, so I'm gonna rock with y'all for another 10 or 15. If you guys got some questions related to DoorDash, let's talk about that. Or let me know what your goals are. You can let me know that too, because I think it's good to share and put into existence what your goals are and get them out there in the universe, and other people can hear them. And so you guys want to talk about DoorDash? Talk about your goals. Talk about what you want to see on the channel. Let's do a little bit of that for another 10 minutes or so, and then I'm going to log off, because right now I got my girlfriend's phone reading the comments, and I got my dad's phone here, and she likes to watch her TV on her phone, so she's already going to get cranky if I'm on here too long. So thank you, MJ GOAT. Yeah, MJ's the GOAT. It's not even debatable. Why people even debate that doesn't make any sense to me. Kyrie carried them 3/4, and imagine dashing in a Tesla. So I actually test drove a Tesla. I was never going to buy one, but my job had car companies come out a year and a half ago, and I got in a Tesla, and it was amazing. So at some point in my life, I might own a Tesla, but it's not in the plans right now. Hey, Pedro, did you get my email? I've been getting a lot of emails. I will reply to emails, David. Let me know which one, because I've gotten a few in the last week. I disagree, but cool. We can disagree, man. Listen. There's no reason we gotta lie, or no reason we gotta agree, but we can be respectful and disagree, and I like that. Thank you very much. Good night, Marijuana 420, the best name on here. I love that. That's really funny. What phone is your dash phone, and what phone is your camera phone? So I have an iPhone 11 is my dash phone, and I bought an iPhone 6. It's like a refurbished phone. I bought it for $150, and then just added a phone number to my plan. And that's what I dash with. That way I can give you guys content. You're going to have to make it up to her having her phone this long. I know. I got to rub her feet or do something. Son, I can't wait until you visit us in Chi-Town. That's my uncle. My uncle's on here? What? Oh, my deal. Oh, I got to read this. This just made my night. Son, I can't wait till you visit us in Chicago again. You got to play ball with your cousins from Mercedes. They will give you a run for your money. Miss you, son. It's my uncle, man. Man. Uncle, I love you, man. I love you so much. Thank you. That's my uncle, man. That's crazy, man. You guys have no idea how much that just made my whole night. Hey, Pedro, what is your record total earnings for a week? 1,900. 1,900 is the most I made in a week, and I balled that week. It wasn't easy. But what's good about this gig life is, and at that point I needed some money, and 1,900. I worked for it though. My stream cut out. Did you answer my comment? Sorry. I don't know. I might have missed your question. I'm sorry. Michael Jordan made me cry when I was a kid when he beat my Jazz. John Stockton and a man. Ooh, that John Stockton and Karl Malone Hornacek, Brian Russell, Greg Ostertag, Shannon Anderson. Listen, I was a kid. That was a squad. John Stockton is completely underrated. People do not give that man enough credit. And yeah, man, we had to make you guys cry. Jordan ain't losing to them dudes. Are you kidding? Jeff Hornacek can't guard Michael Jordan. Get out of here. Thank you for your info. You upgraded my hostel from LA. Thank you. That's what I'm here for, guys. I want to make you guys better if I can. Carlos, man, my uncle, bro. That is crazy. That's crazy. Oh, my mom will see this too, and she'll really like that. I know I should probably see this tomorrow when it comes up. Dashing in a Tesla may be good math, no gas, no maintenance. Yeah, but there is a startup cost. I mean, Teslas aren't cheap. You do have to, there's a cost with the electricity and charging it. But yeah, I think that's the future for sure. David Dorn, I'm taking orders right now. Be safe, bro. I hope you're making money, man. How much did you go each week? My goal each week, my minimum is $1,200. I don't make less than that. I had a couple weeks ago where I took Friday night off, Saturday, and all Sunday off because I wanted to. And I made a little less than 1,200, but 1,200 is the minimum. My average is 14. Did you make any videos yet about those getting hit on while dashing moments you commented about? Oh, man. Yeah, I've been hit on quite a bit. I'm not going to lie. I'm not the most handsome guy, but I'm pretty charismatic, and I get hit on. But I have a girlfriend. I can't do anything with that now. I got some Uber rideshare stories that would be good for some storytelling time one day. But I get hit on. It happens. It's very flattering. It's not, I try not to think about it more than just in that moment. So, but it does happen. It does happen. My son motivates me the most to make this dope, man. If your son's motivating you, that's what's up. This is facts at DoorDash TV. Please knock Teslas too much. Is a Toyota Prius cheaper than a 5K in good condition, good for DoorDash? Brandon, I'm glad you mentioned Toyota Prius because those are going to be the vehicles I'll be using for my business. So you said, is Toyota Prius cheaper than 5K in good condition, good for DoorDash? Yeah, I think it could be. I'm looking at getting some used ones because you get good gas mileage, and like a Toyota Prius, if you take care of it, you can get 300,000 miles on that puppy. So where do you see the future of DoorDash going post-pandemic? Jeffrey, good question. I see the future of DoorDash evolving into something big. And I think it will be well beyond food delivery, as they're already starting. And I think what America has shown me is that people like convenience and speed. And when you spend about a year and a half ordering food, that becomes normal and it becomes part of your day. And while I think we'll have weeks and times where it's a little slower and we feel like it is, I think the orders are still going to be coming in. I think DoorDash will absolve other smaller companies, and I think they'll be the main one. That's my opinion. And I think there's going to be plenty of money to be made, guys. As long as DoorDash doesn't do crazy things, I don't want to become an employee. I don't want to become a W-2. I don't want any of that. I want to continue to do how it's doing. Maybe if they change the transparency, that would be better for us. But I think it's going to continue to grow. I do. It's my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's what I think. Looking for someone better in my Chrysler. Yeah, Chrysler 200, you probably don't get, what? You get 20 miles a gallon? Don't know much about Prius, so I know I need 160 miles per gallon. Yeah, Toyota Priuses are nuts, man. Listen, if you guys are still on here, like this, man. Like it for me. I think this will probably replay, or it'll be on YouTube and people can rewatch it, but definitely like it, share it, do all that stuff. Maybe I'll do one of these every other week. I don't really know. It'll just depend. But the reason for me to go live and what I like it to become is more still teaching and talking about scenarios. I think it's fun to shoot and talk about basketball. Like, that's going to be organic. We're going to have other conversations. But if I'm being honest with you guys, I like it to be, let's dissect orders. Let's talk about how getting better together. Let's talk about scenarios. Let's share ideas. What's working in your market? What are you guys seeing? Let's ask DoorDash questions. What are you guys betting on yourself? What are your goals? Long-term, short-term. Like, I want these live streams to be motivating, educational, and fun. So if you're vibing with that kind of live stream, come back. I'll try to schedule them and we can, we'll figure it out. But listen, my goal when I started this, for those of you that know, if you're an OG, I wanted to get to 1K subs. That was my number. It was a flat number. I said, ooh, it'd be nice to have a K behind the number 1K. And my rationale was if I can get to 1K, I didn't know how long it took me. I didn't care how long because I'm on this for the long game, doing this business thing. But I felt like I can help 100 people a day. 1K, I can help 100 people, dissect orders, and then just give you some entertainment and, just give you some relatable, real stuff in my market and hopefully help people. And right now, I think I'm doing that. And we're going to be at 2K probably tomorrow, which is stupid. It's absolutely nuts. To have that, to accomplish that in 9 weeks, I think is awesome. And it's a testament to you guys. And it's a testament that I do videos every day and nobody else is doing that. But now maybe I feel like I'm helping 200 people a day, and I'll just keep doing this. But it's humbling, and you guys are absolutely amazing. Let me know what kind of challenges you guys want. Two people that I think are like-minded, that are also positive. I want to do that, but I want to also challenge you guys because I think that I want you guys to. I don't want this channel just to be about in the moment and it's fun and I'm watching it while I'm dashing, and that's cool. And if that's fine, but we got to have goals. We got to bet on ourselves. And I want you guys to share that with me because I'm sharing my journey with you. And I like and appreciate if you guys share your journey with me and share what's going on, what's working, what isn't working. Right? And a big reason I don't like Facebook and Instagram, I used to have Facebook, is that we tend to only show, at least 6 years ago when I had it, we only showed the good stuff. We only took the pictures and put it on Instagram and like, ooh, look at me, and I'm having this Starbucks, and I'm at the beach, and we don't talk about the real. I want this channel to be about the good and the bad, so that if I make a mistake, I'm going to show you guys, talk about it, be transparent, and in hopes that you learn from my mistake, right? That's what this channel is about for me, and I want us to be able to bet on each other and motivate each other. And when I see young men like Brendan and people like Gig Lebowski with a brand new channel, like it really perks me up and it makes me want to grind even harder. And it makes me want to give you guys that energy because I'm getting it from you. So anyways, I'm rambling. I like to do that sometimes. I think I'm going to sign off. Listen, you guys have been, this is more, I'm going to look at the questions, a couple more, but this has exceeded my expectations. I told my girlfriend, I don't know what to expect, but I'm always going to bet on me. I'm just going to go live because I'm going to do it. I want to test it out. And I thought maybe 20 people show up. I was like, if I get 20 people in the comments and we're talking, boom. But you guys showed me a lot of love tonight, and you guys are showing each other love from what I see, and it's I love it, man. Dash Theory, don't know if you mentioned it, but do you have signed up for Grubhub? No, I've never signed up for Grubhub. I don't plan on it, but if something goes crazy with DoorDash or Uber, then I'll think about it. But no, I don't plan on that. I haven't thought about it. Thank you. Just started dashing and also YouTube. All right, you really a great help. Thank you very much. My goal is to max out my Roth IRA with DoorDash. Halfway there. Jeffrey, that's a great goal, man. Keep grinding. Brandon, always be here for your live streams and videos if I'm not working or doing it. Thank you, man. I appreciate the support. What's the winter months like in your area? Long-term goal is to convince my hubby we need to move. I remember you saying that because of the weather, Christy. I remember you said that in a video maybe about a month ago. What's the weather month like in your area? It gets cold and crazy here, but I dash out in the snow. I'll do whatever. Rain, snow, sleet. I'm like the postman. I'm going to dash. The weather don't stop me. I will dash. It could be, it was a pretty much, no lie, a blizzard, and I dash and make good money. Like, I'm going to dash. So if there's money to be made, I'm going to go get it. Your live is fire. I know as much help as your videos give me. Thank you, man. Thanks for everything, brother. Good night. Brandon, sometimes I feel bad for commenting. I'm like, dude, don't feel, if you want to comment, man. And I'm pretty much thumbs up, hearting, or commenting on every comment right now. So keep them coming, guys. I tried to find Gig Lebowski's channel. I couldn't find it. If you go to my channel, and I think you can see who I am subscribed to. And I do know DoorDash Dad on a video yesterday or the day before put a link to Gig Lebowski's channel in one of his videos. He's there. You should be able to type it in, or you can see who I'm subscribed to and find it. Check him out, man. Check out my boy Gig Lebowski. That is my dude. I mean, my goal for the night. Jose, what's up? What's up? Thank you, man. Turn the dash off. This live stream has been great. 10 out of 10. Awesome. Thank you, man. I didn't know what to expect, but I kind of feel like when you're just yourself, things, and they're organic and they're not forced, they should be good. So I think it has been good, and you guys have been great. So really, it's because of you guys, not me. If there's, you guys are keeping it live. So after almost 43 years, I'm over the bitter cold, the negative will and chills. I hear that. All right. I'm signing off, guys. It's been an hour and 34 minutes. This has been great. I'll definitely do it again. You shout out to DoorDash Dad. He's probably not watching anymore, but he gave me some advice in the last couple of weeks, and it's really helped and it's pushed me to continue to go. Thanks to all you guys that give me the motivation and the energy to keep going. Thank you to my girlfriend Madison for letting me use her phone. Now I got to go rub her feet or something. I don't know, but you guys are unbelievable. There's still 87 people in here. That's crazy. Listen. Subscribe, hit the thumbs up. I have no shame, guys. I got t-shirts with my name on it. Like, I have no problem asking for other people's support. So hit the subscribe, share the channel all you want. Tell a friend to tell a friend. The more we grow this, the more people we can help. You guys are absolutely amazing. I love each and every one of you. I got a video dropping tomorrow, so look out for that. Cheers. I'll see you guys on the flip side. How do I turn this off? I don't even know how to turn it off. What's going on here? All right, I think I just hit that button. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Yes. Good night, guys. Cheers.